What's going on, everybody? This is Fifth Quarter Tailgate. I'm Scott. This is not going to be a very long stream tonight. I just kind of messed up my back a half hour ago, so I'm just gonna hang out here, see if anybody hops on. But I probably won't stay on too late. Maybe another half hour or so. But I just had a couple things I wanted to cover. Um, Including C. Jackson, your bottle that you won is being hand delivered. Get it out tomorrow. What's up, Tater Dom? Um, and then the other thing, major thing that I've got going on right now is we got excuse me, the fifth quarter tailgate. Sorry, my back really bothered me. Anyway, we got the fifth quarter tailgate bracket challenge. That is being ran through Discord. If you haven't been added to Discord, it is in the description. Go ahead and hop on there. And if you're not on Discord, but you're interested in entering the bracket challenge, we got a few bottles up for grabs for the winners. The top three will get a bottle hand delivered to them. But you can either email me at fifthquartertailgate@gmail.com or go on the Discord. Hey, Julie, thanks for coming in. Like I said, I'm not gonna hop on. I'm not gonna stay on long. My back's bothering me right now. But just some details of the bracket challenge. It's gonna be ran through ESPN. Basically, you'll PayPal me the entry fee. I send you a password. You go through there and you fill out your bracket, which is on, I think, will be released on the 12th. They're real fun to do. I've done college basketball brackets before. And the added incentive is you might win a bottle of either the Bardstown Origin Series, or I think there's a Benchmade Bonded in there, or Foolproof. I think, is it Foolproof, or I don't know. But anyway, contact me for details. I did, in honor of the Mandalorian, I poured myself a little Yoda, or actually this is just kidding, Grogu, Baby Yoda, aka Grogu, old fashioned. But I'll probably drink that to get the pain to go away. But I don't know. I know Matt Madness is still going on, but I just wanted to hop on here since I think I said 10 o'clock that I was going to start. But anyway. Deadline for entry into the bracket challenge is the 10th, which is a week from today. By the end of the stream, next week. But anyway, what's everybody doing to celebrate Bottled and Bond Day? That's what today is. March 3rd, 1897, they passed the Bottled and Bond Act to regulate how you could and what you could put in your whiskey because people didn't like arsenic in their whiskey at some point. Um, Hard to believe that people didn't like drinking arsenic, but it did happen. They finally were fed up and said, we don't like additives in our whiskey. Um, how do we curtail this? So, anyway, I guess I could show. I I was looking through my the bottles that I have that I could get to, um, and I didn't really have a whole lot. Um, oh, Discord. Dang. Okay, I'll fix that, Tater Dom. Hold on. Discord has expired. Let me fix that real quick. But I didn't really have a lot of Bottled and Bond bottles. I was actually kind of surprised by that. I think I only had maybe 6, 7. Um, 7 because I forgot to bring down the McKenna. It was too high and my back was messed up and wasn't gonna grab that. And let's see here. You want the Discord link? So that everybody can get on there. And if you can't get on the Discord for any reason, just email me at FifthQuarterTailgate, and I will email you the Discord link. But I gotta get a new Discord. Let's see here. Sorry about this. Real quality content, I'm sure. I'm sorry. Right, people, there we go. All right. So the Discord's right there. I will pin that into chat for now. It won't stay there after the stream, but anybody that's there, and then I'll fix it in the description later. Oh man. Anyway, yeah, I didn't have that many Bottled and Bonds, which I thought was kind of crazy. In fact, one of the Bottled and Bonds I had was Rittenhouse Rye, which 100% solid old fashioned. That's what I'm drinking. I'm drinking a Rittenhouse old fashioned. Put a little too many bitters in it, but yeah. But with that, I'll show you which ones I have. When I think of, I'm not gonna drink any of them, but the Evan Williams Bottled and Bond, just a white label. It's a solid, cheap Bottled and Bond. It it is surprisingly good for the price, which for a 4-year-old whiskey, you'd think, it can't be that, can't be that good, but it holds its own. It's got its own flavor. It's got lots of flavor. It's got lots of um, spice. Definitely, definitely would give that one a try. And it's, I mean, I think I can get. I honestly, I think I got that 175 for like $25 or $30. It was insanely priced. Um, if it was even that, I bought it so long ago. Um, but you're not mad that your friends are drinking it. You're or taking shots with it. You're not mad that they're putting it in Coke. But yet it's got enough flavor, and you can drink it straight and neat. Um, but let's see. Here's a very divisive one, but it came out 2020. It was a distillery only one, and it's from Jim Beam. As soon as I said that, you probably knew what I meant. Old Tub. If you like peanuts and you like, you like Jim Beam, this is probably the most Jim Beam flavored Jim Beam product ever. It's got peanuts, and that's about it. It's very, very one note. It's got some cinnamon in it, but it's not anything to write home about. I don't know if they still are making this available, unless it's at the distillery, but I haven't seen it on the shelves in a while. You're not missing much if you don't get it, in my opinion. As I said, Rittenhouse Rye. My bottle is way low. Probably the best rye bottle and bond you can find for the price. Actually, it's been kind of hard to find around me, but when I can find it, it's $20 for $7.50. Maybe 30, depending on the price. And then we'll finish with the talk about the big boys. Here's another kind of cheaper version of. You're noticing that all these bottled and bonds are kind of on the lower end of the spectrum. There are some higher ends and more craft distilleries now that are making bottled and bonds, but what's up? What's up, Scott Moody? But anyway, Benchmark bonded. This actually just dropped in my area, which is kind of surprising. These been around for a couple of years now. Benchmark's got a lot of different expressions, but this is their bonded version. And this is from Buffalo Trace. So if you like Buffalo Trace products, if you like grape or anything like that, you'll probably like Benchmark. It's got a lot of the same flavor profile as Buffalo Trace, but at a kind of a cheaper profile and maybe a little bit more proof. What's up, Scott? Um, I was talking about one of the craft bottle and bonds. This is probably the only craft bottle and bond I have, and it is a Wilderness Trail bourbon, 6-year Kentucky rye uh, bourbon. It's I don't think I'm the best. I'm not the biggest fan of Wilderness Trail. Some people are, and they love it. So if you like that sort of thing, um, if you like kind of to try something new, not really new now because they've been around for a while, but um, they and I don't know if they can really be considered craft now that they've been purchased, but um, they it's a it's a decent pour, a little bit more expensive than your normal bottle and bonds, the ones that I showed before. Um, but it's also a solid pour. Um, so what's up, Scott? What are you drinking on tonight? Yeah. See, that's the thing. Is Cooper's Craft actually a bottled and bond, or is it just 100 proof? I mean, I have a lot of 100 proof bourbons, but I don't know if they're actually considered bottled and bond because they're not in a bonded warehouse. So I was confused. Like, yeah, it's solid. I mean, there are a lot of solid 100 proof bourbons out there. You got uh, Rebel Yell 100. You have Cooper's Craft was another one. And then there's like some 106, 108. They're pretty close to that 100. Like, they're 100 proof is kind of a sweet spot. Um, what's up, Troy Man? Troy Man's in the bracket challenge. If I know, Scott, you kind of popped in late, but uh, there's details. You can just email me, FifthQuarterTailgate at gmail.com, or if you're interested, it's through ESPN and chance to win a few bottles. Um, StreamYard is being really weird right now. There it is. Weird. Chat was not popping up. It was popping up on YouTube, but it wasn't popping on StreamYard. Yeah, not bottle of bomb, but damn good. Definitely a bonded warehouse because, well, okay, you know more than me about this, but with yeah, um, okay. Anyway, I'm gonna throw the StreamYard link in chat if you want to hop on, try man. Are you still in Florida, or are you done with the shenanigans? Oh, oh. Hey Stacy, how you doing? Yep, just got done with Cheech's show. Cool, cool. Yeah. You mean Cheech knows how to rock? Oh, excuse me, Stacy. How you doing, Stacy? Oh, did I click the wrong button? There it is. No, there it is. How you doing, Stacy? She's also reminding us that it's International Irish Whiskey Day today. But I think that's funny. Like, how did that happen? That it was International Whiskey Day, Irish Whiskey Day, and Bottled and Bond. Like, I know the reasoning behind it being Bottled and Bond Day because of this is when the act was passed in the 1800s. But can't I can't pin to. Okay, well, if you need the Discord link, just email me at FifthQuarterTailgate@gmail.com. I'm gonna unpin this. Or click the link. You got a few minutes, a few seconds. Bueller. Click the link. Click the link. All right. So, oh man, the myth, the legend. Mike Stahl's in the house. How you doing, Mike? The pressure is off, not being arranged. Hey, I can make that happen. You know. No, I don't need wrenches when I only have a few people in here. People are nice. Has anybody watched The Mandalorian yet? The new season? I haven't watched it yet, but I plan on doing that this weekend. Did you? We got Adriana's in the house. Did you see my little corksicle, Adriana? I haven't watched it either, man. So I haven't watched it either. No spoiler. No spoilers. No spoilers. Yeah. What's up, Nick? Nick's in the bracket challenge. But yeah, I think the college football or college basketball bracket challenge will be fun. So if you want to join that, just let me know. So Stacy bringing knowledge. March 3rd was picked because of Celtic symbology. Matured for 3 years. Single malt, single pot still, single grain. There you go. Makes sense. Makes sense. Adriana says it took 2 seasons of Mandalorian for you to find Grogu cute instead of creepy. I mean, he eats frogs. Like, that's cute, right? What's up, Tommy D? Backers still blow up on me. Yeah. At least we don't have the first round pick. That usually means you suck. Oh, good night, Tommy. Tommy had a little too much fun in Florida. He went to the Cheech's meetup, and yeah. I'm glad you guys could go down there and have a lot of fun. I had a previous engagement this weekend, but I will try to be there next year. Florida in February sounds a heck of a lot more fun. Stacy says some author picked the date. It's a fake holiday. Yeah. All right. Ready? All right. What's up? You probably
Bonded
know more about bonded warehouses than I will ever
well,
need to
bonded
forget.
just means it's a legal space to hold
Right,
liquor.
right.
But the Bottled and Bond Act means it's like, there's the ABCs of it all. It has to be
Mm-hmm.
put in barrel no more 120 proof, and then it has to be bottled at 100 proof. It
Yeah.
has to be from one distillation season. It has to be one
Season. Yep.
distiller. Yeah, it's all these
Mm-hmm.
random ass requirements.
And sometimes the TTB fucks up, and
I get 130 proof TT.
you get 130 proof bottled and bond.
Yep, that's right.
I still never got a bottle of that. I really wanted to because that distiller and I went at it.
That's
Like
50 in a bottle right there.
like I literally I remember being on Cheech's stream when somebody put that up, and I was like, "Hold on a second," and I literally went and read the Bottled and Bond Act
Yep,
to
I was on
be
that
like,
screen. Yeah, I remember that.
I was like, "There's no freaking way that this is a bottle this is a legal Bottled and Bond Act, a little legal Bottled and Bond."
Yeah, the people who do the TTB label approval, they're not always the smartest of the bunch. They have a checklist that they go through to make sure certain things are done. But I'm guessing the person that did that one is stupid.
Yeah.
So, they just totally missed the proof point on that one. But
Yeah.
I will say they freaking called me on. Yeah, this is one of them. So one of my wines on the government warning. There's one, according to the Surgeon General, women should not drink alcoholic beverages during pregnancy because of the risk of birth defects.
Yeah.
Period. And then 2, I put a comma instead of a period.
Oh, and they caught you on that, huh?
And they called me on it. And I'm like, are you effing kidding me? There's like a tenth of a millionth of a gram of ink on that label, and you're calling me on that.
That could have been a printer error, like a printer smudge.
No, I fucked it up. It was my fault.
Shush, Troy. Shush.
It's a quick fix. I mean, you just erase and do it. I mean, it's easy to fix. But they called me on that, but not 130 something proof bottled and bond. Whatever.
No, I was really bored during that stream, and I read the entire Bottled and Bond Act. It's 27 pages if anybody wants to read it.
Yeah. And now you're smarter.
Well,
dumb. I mean,
well.
Whenever I read legal stuff, I'm usually drinking.
Yeah. My dad's an attorney. I job shadowed him in like 8th grade.
Yeah.
I fell asleep. I was like, I'm just watching you read all day. Like, this is dumb. This is like, no, I don't want to. It's like, I have no desire to ever be an attorney.
I have a degree in political science, and I could have gone to law school, but I decided that was not for me, and I'm so glad I didn't.
Yeah.
I'm glad I went into IT and alcohol, so, whatever.
That's a lot more fun. Not the IT part,
really,
the alcohol part.
The alcohol is definitely a lot of fun. The IT is a lot of fun when you can actually help people. When you're sitting there reading log files for about, 6 hours a day, not fun.
Yeah. So tell me what's going on in Florida. You having fun?
Okay, so yesterday was my first day here. I got here about 7:30 in the morning, hit up Buc-ee's on the way up, and then we did a dinner at a sushi place here in St. Augustine, which was amazing. Like, everything was really, really good. We went our separate ways, and then last night we got on Deathless Dogs stream. Mark Amenecker and I.
Yeah.
And this was the bottle I was bringing for the bottle share.
Yeah.
And we drank about half of it. So that's too bad. So I'm going to have to go pick another bottle tomorrow. Today,
I have a feeling there's going to be plenty of whiskey.
There is. I think Mark brought 5 bottles, so I probably don't need to bring anything.
I think you're probably
But I feel guilty not.
Yeah. The thing about bottle shares is you bring what you bring, and people aren't gonna people aren't gonna care by the end of it.
Yeah.
But
yeah. So today was the first official event was at 7 p.m., which was Cheech's gig down the street at Arnold's, and that was a lot of fun. it was very loud, so we couldn't really hold conversations. But we got to see basically everybody. Paul, Whiskey Food Dude, showed up. Dan and Julie nice. Carlos from Whiskey Central, Whiskey Corner.
Okay, yeah.
He showed up. And then the normal crew. It's like Dan OB, T Rob, Derek showed up, Brian Slapshot. So we had a good crew.
Dang it, that's out there.
We literally just got back from that, and then Ogre Smash was like, "Hey, where are we going?" And Tommy's going to bed. I got nothing better to do, so I was like, "I'm going to hop on with either you or Independent Joe, and you're on first." So I hit up with you.
Cool.
And now here we are. Tomorrow we have the St. Augustine Distillery Tour. We're going to do that.
What's up, Mike?
Hey, what up? So we're doing St. Augustine Distillery in the morning, and then we're going to do a lawn thing out here. We're going to do some games, some competitions. Apparently there's going to be some kind of a taste test, so I'm going to fail on that one and lose everything, but it should be fun. And then we're doing the bottle share tomorrow night.
Tell everybody I said hi.
Yeah.
I will.
Yeah, I brought it to my wife. I was like, Cheech is having this this meetup in St. Augustine the weekend before. I'm spending all Monday through Friday in Orlando. I come back Friday.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, Cheech is having a meetup. What do you think? She's like, and I was like, I already told him no, whatever. She just had surgery 10 days ago to have knee replacement. So she can't even leave the house right now. So for me to be gone from Friday to Friday, I'd have to come back with something pretty expensive for her. I could have done it. I just bought her a trip to Mexico today. So
there you go.
You should
Adriana, I'm going to visit Adriana's family.
Oh. I'm going to let you dig that grave. That's fine.
I don't know. Adriana might be coming out in a few weeks. I don't know if she's coming out on the 24th or not.
When is that? 24th?
Yeah, the 24th, 26th, I think is what it is. The Davilars and Adam are coming out also. Adriana, you're so negative.
Interesting.
Yeah, what's your schedule there? Fifth quarter tailgate?
I don't know. It might be worth a 7.5 hour drive.
Just saying. Just
Not even
saying.
set. Might be.
Oh, did you hear Kathy Joe is coming out for sure, Adriana, and you're not coming?
Oh, that might have.
Just
Wait,
kidding. It's
Brian,
not for
what's
sure.
that?
They were thinking about it. I don't know if they are coming for sure. No.
We're going to make it happen. We're going to tell them it's for sure. That way
Yeah.
they're locked in, right?
Yeah. Tim, you're
What's up,
locked
Brian?
in, best friend.
Yeah, long time no see, Brian.
I meant to bring it in. I meant to bring it here, but I got in the mail today. Brian had made me a pin from his woodworking.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I told him I signed lots of checks with it.
I want to use Miles.
I don't sign checks.
I want to use Miles to bring Brian out here,
That would be fun.
but he doesn't fly.
Yeah.
I could get him a ticket, United, fly him out here. It ain't first class, Brian. Don't get your hopes up. But get
I'll
out
fly
on
you
the
first class,
lathe,
Brian.
get
I'll
out
fly
on
you first
the
class.
table saw, band saw, start making some shit.
Let's do it.
We'd have a good time.
Yeah.
But he doesn't fly. I'd have to send him on the train.
Oh, man. An Uber would be really expensive.
Yeah,
Train drives by here, so
I don't think Amtrak takes United miles.
hold up.
They definitely do not.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
he's
drive to
just-
that slap shot?
He's
Dude,
drunk.
we
He's
will
drunk
talk.
enough to say he'd do it. I think.
Dude, we will talk,
do it.
Brian.
He's not even drunk. I mean, he's fine.
Dude, it would be
He's
fun.
like me. He's like, yeah.
I
I got more freaking pen kits than Woodcraft.
Yeah.
That's all I could think of. What are you guys drinking? I'm having.
Oh, God.
A121.
Oh, 121. Nice. I never had that one.
Tell you.
So I started with a little 1910 watching Map Madness.
Yep.
Which, by the way, freaking Jason C. crushed it. It was fucking amazing. That guy was great.
Did he win?
Yeah, Jason C. won. He got like 35 out of 52 points. Like
That's crazy.
Damn. Okay.
And then I'm having a Twins. Pretty much the best Jepson's bottle I've ever had. And now I'm on to this. I did get this in the mail today, though.
What's up, T-Rob?
Yeah, T-Rob
hardcore. Hardcore. Hold on, let me.
Yep.
I can solo you. I'm not an amateur. Very cool.
So got the ADHD pick. He was nice enough to open it up to those that are participating in Map Madness. Yeah, I'm going to get 36 out of 52. You're not wrong. So will Whiskey Mountains, Nick.
I think you forgot a decimal point.
Yeah, I would get a 3.6.
3.6.
I for the record, I told Matt that I would either win it all or end up with the lowest score possible.
Well, if you say everything's tequila, you're probably going to be wrong. Yeah. So that'd be a 0 all around.
If you remember last year, Trev did okay when he didn't even have the samples.
That's right.
Very true.
In fact, I think he beat one of the turds. Didn't he beat David or something like that? And he didn't even have the samples.
Didn't have the samples. Yep.
That's just embarrassing.
Yeah, that's funny. What are you guys drinking? I didn't see what you were drinking before I came.
Go ahead, Troy.
So I went to the Old Town liquor store here in St. Augustine yesterday, and I bought a bottle of local wine. And I was thinking this was going to be absolute dog shit garbage. It's a San Sebastian Vintner's White. It's not even like a varietal. It's just called premium white wine. Okay, it's not fancy by any means. It was $11, and I wanted to shit all over it because I'm a wino from Washington. I make wine and everything. It's really freaking good. Like, it is balanced. It's got the perfect sweetness to acidity ratio. It's good, and it's coming out of a plastic or paper cup. And it's not because I've been drinking all day, because I had this earlier in the day before I had anything to drink, and it's fantastic. So they're doing something right down there. So I'm going to go visit them before I head out. It's good stuff. But on top of that, I brought bourbon baller pick of Elijah Craig private barrel, which is going to go to the bottle share tomorrow.
Is that the hazmat one?
No, this is only 121 proof, but it's 10 years, which is different. And then I also got from Cheech tonight the Henry McKenna 10-year, which I may or may not crack. I haven't decided yet. It'll be easier to send home if it's not cracked. I don't know. We'll see.
So I had this thought the other day as I was driving, and I'm like, man, I'm just not finding anything lately, anything that I want to buy. Granted, I have so much, and I'm running out of space, so I have to be a little bit more discerning.
Right,
It's not even about the money.
Yeah.
Like, I've started buying knives again just because I'm not buying as much whiskey lately. And so it's like, it's more just like I don't have the room for it. My bar downstairs is full. I'm on the counter next to the sink. I'm going underneath the actual bar itself, away from the shelves. I'm like, I'm out of room. I got to make sure it's something I really want if I'm going to get it. And so, but it occurred to me that, like, so Shane Long always texts a lot of people. Zach texts us all the time. And they're like, look what I found today. Look what I found today. And I'm like, God, you guys.
I haven't found stuff in 2023 at all. I don't know what you're talking about.
I know, like,
but like every
is that true though? Like,
year,
seriously, let's talk about
look
that.
What I found.
Are we at 2023? It's like we've bought everything we want.
Yeah, that's how I feel. So it occurred to me though.
Yeah, kind of.
It occurred to me though that, you know, Zach, freaking Shane Long, freaking Bourbon, all these guys, they go hunting a lot.
Yeah, I don't.
Like
I used to a ton, and then
Zach
it's like,
and I have a friend named Jake, and like he hits all the stores every week just to see if anything new is in.
well, Jake's office is like across the street from a very,
Wilbur,
very popular.
but he
store.
still hits discount.
But that's like kind of on his way home, though. He can take Mulberry home to like I-25.
Kind of more towards Prospect, but anyway,
Yeah,
the
it's not
in a roundabout way he can go that way. Anyway,
Like-
my point is like I haven't been like I've been lazy. I guess that's it on trying to find whiskey, and a lot of it is like I have more whiskey than I can drink in 10 years. I mean, unless I really try, I probably could get through it. But like,
Hold on 1 second. I just want to say, Slapshot got the pin. Really appreciate it. Know how much hard work you put into those. Thanks, man.
yeah, Slapshot, let's chat, dude, because I would love to fly you out here and do some woodworking.
Hell yeah.
Not the way it sounded, guys. That sounded terrible. But
He wants to play with your wood.
yeah,
But
we can
trying to
do some
echo-
woodworking together, buddy.
Like the echo what Mike is saying. Like there were so many times where like I would drop my son off at daycare and cruise down to Daveco at 8:30 in the morning, just so I can be back, working at my desk at 9:15. And I just don't really have that desire to like go find because I have so much.
Yeah.
It's like I'm full.
Yeah, I've got to now. It's got to be like if it's a Four Roses barrel proof pick, I'm in.
Yeah.
If you guys find one and you're not sure if you want it, I'll buy it.
I don't like my heart doesn't even skip a beat. It's like, oh, Daveco has each other small batch. I'm like, I really don't care. I fucking prefer those
I've got
things.
2 on the shelf right here. Like I don't.
Yeah.
Like, I legit got excited because Benchmark, their like other series, like that finally dropped here, but it hasn't been here.
Like the top
the top floor,
single
the single barrel, like that.
I'd be interested in grabbing
That I got excited about, but then I was like,
If
why?
Adriana
Why am I
jumps
excited
on
about
your stream
$20
right
whiskey?
now,
Yeah.
if Adriana jumps on your stream right now, I will crack a Knob Creek store pick. I just saw in my cupboard.
Let's do it. Come on.
The caveat to that is
Call
it's
out.
Knob Creek store pick rye.
It is
So-
right.
I don't buy Knob Creek rye. I'm not a huge fan of Knob Creek rye, mostly.
I've got a
I like
couple of
rye
them.
picks.
Yeah, I got a couple rye picks. They're fine.
Yeah, I mean, I had one pick and it was okay, but like the cask strength ryes, when I bought it, I'm just like, God, this is totally an old fashioned rye moving forward. And then, but for the record, I dumped the frickin' Sazerac Baby Saz, and like I don't need that. I now have Knob Creek barrel proof rye to use in my old fashions.
Baby size is good.
It's okay.
It's like
It is
You're
not
torn-
worth all the hubbub.
no.
no,
It's
not worth the hype.
I would
$26.99.
rather drink Blanton's than Saz rye.
Here's the thing about Baby Saz. I have friends that live in New Orleans. They can get it
all the time.
We've
Yeah.
got it quite a bit here. Like I see it all the time.
Yeah, it's all over. It's
I don't see
definitely
it here.
there. I used to not see it. Now I see it everywhere.
Yeah.
Dude,
Because
you know
people
what? I
realize
still
that it's
see.
$26 rye, and
You know
that's
what?
all
We
it
still
is.
see
Yep.
shitting on the shelf. Sitting on the shelf is ECBP B522. It's still here.
Everywhere.
Oh, yeah. Bourbon Baller has a C921 still on the shelf. It's still out there.
There is no ECB.
You know what I found in the cupboard the other day was a B520 that I hadn't opened.
Ooh.
Yeah, well, that was my bunker.
Let me put my address in.
Okay, I gotta come to Colorado. The 24th, you said the 24th. Let's make this happen. Okay. You guys also are getting FifthQuarterTailgate in Colorado, aren't you?
No,
I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it.
No, I think it's gonna be like the new like April drops or whatever. So.
We do get what was the new one this year, Zach? We get
Up
New
on the
riff.
stream, Adriana.
Yeah, we did. Yeah,
We
we
get
finally
new
got
riff
new
now.
riff.
Which one?
New riff.
Oh, man.
My brother randomly was in Nashville, and he went to George Dickel Distillery at Cascade Hollow. He got me a
There you go.
15-year pick from there. I was kind of laughing because he's
all right.
very new on his journey of
Hey.
bourbon.
For the record, I like Dickel picks.
The
Dickel
50,
picks are
yeah,
great.
and it was cool like to have the tag that says
Oh
it was
wait,
actually.
are you talking about the whiskey? I thought we were talking about something else. No, just kidding.
I'm never gonna get monetized, Mike. Thanks a lot.
No,
Okay.
for the record, I did not say 15-year Dickel picks because that would have been terrible.
Well, just did. So
Now I just did. Sorry.
yeah, you
Going
just
to
did.
hell. No.
And then like he called me like he was at Jack Daniels like, hey, so I'm really liking the single barrel selects, and then their barrel proof stuff. Is that available here? I'm like, Brian, don't worry about it. You don't need to fly home with it. You need a single barrel select. Red Barn's been sitting on that thing for a year and a half.
I don't know though. Like some of the if you could get a Jack Daniels distillery pick, that would be pretty cool.
But yeah, at the distillery they didn't have anything that was labeled that way. It was just generic single select, single rye or single barrel rye. And they didn't have any of the 375 the like kind of the toasted series that they do. So you kind of miss out on all that. But
I would like to go to the Jack Daniels distillery. I've never done that. It would be fun.
Yeah,
That's on my bucket list.
I'm a huge fan of everything but Old Number whatever. 7 or 8.
7.
Old Number 7.
Yeah.
I hate Old Number 7 still makes me gag.
What about
I say
have
that
you
at the
guys
beginning
had the 27
conversation.
gold? The Jack Daniels 27 gold? I don't know. I've seen it around, but I've never bought it.
My brother had a taste of it because it was like it was a single barrel rye, single barrel select, the barrel proof, the Sinatra, and the maple. He said he didn't like the maple, which is like the 27.
Yeah.
But again, he's very early in his journey.
I'll be honest. So I have a little bit. I feel like I have kind of this perspective where I think whiskey people tend to be snobs.
Oh, we are 1,000%.
What? No.
And I think if you open up
Like
if you open up your mind and you just appreciate something for what it is, it can be far better. So a lot of people, I don't know what you're sucking on, Scooter, but it was pretty funny right there. Anyway.
Hey, I'm eating a goddamn Cadbury cream egg. All right.
Oh, it's that time of year.
Oh, that's worth it. That was worth the way that you were essentially touching it while it was going into your mouth. Yeah. But like take what was I gonna say? Like Basil Hayden's, right? Basil Hayden was my entry drug into whiskey. Like Knob Creek was fine. Freaking I didn't like Baker's. I need to readdress Baker's because I haven't had it in such a long time, but I didn't like Baker's when I first had it. Loved Booker's, but like Basil Hayden was the one that you felt like, man, that was a good entry. It doesn't make me want to like cough and choke and all that.
Yeah.
And over time, we get to where we like more proof. But if you go back and you taste Basil Hayden's, like it tastes good. It's just not. I mean, it's 80 proof, right? Like
that's always the issue.
Yeah. Like we're used to drinking 117 proof or 123.6 proof, right? Like we're used to that. I don't know. Baker's is maybe I'll buy the next Baker's I see just to prove Nick wrong, but I think Baker's.
If you can find it, the Baker's 13 is delicious.
Baker's 13, yeah. Most of it's the 7-year, right? Like
right.
Like it's hard enough to find the Baker's 7, let alone.
Yeah, the 13 is hard to find. I will admit.
Yep. Baker's 7 is approaching like $70 in my area.
Yeah.
Sometimes 80, but I'm not going to pay that.
Dude, I keep highlighting people's chats, Scott, but it doesn't work like it does when I'm on Livewire.
Yeah. It's almost like you're not.
Yeah, it's almost like this isn't my channel.
This isn't your channel. Yeah, no.
I would love to try the Baker's
this
13
shitty bottle.
What's wrong with Old Tub?
I like Old Tub, and I like what was the other one?
Bottle and Bond. For your stuff, come on.
Isn't Old Tub what's in the frickin' Hardin's Creek?
No, because like Hardin's Creek's like the rice wine or something, isn't it? Or the rice?
No. It's got It's either Old Tub or what's the other like cheap bean that everybody likes that's super peanutty. Dave's not there anymore.
What's up, Paul?
Yeah. Saw Paul tonight. Paul, I apologize. I did not get to talk to you very much tonight because, well, it was effing loud. But I'll see you tomorrow.
Hey, meetup. You know, meetups in a bar are fun.
Yeah, they're fun when you can actually talk, but when you have to scream to each other to even be
Not
heard.
with live music, though. I get that.
That's why I love going to rave bars in Vegas because I don't like to talk.
That's fair.
Adriana, are you jumping on so I can go pop that Knob Creek, or am I just going to do that on Sunday by myself?
Come hang out.
Has Adriana ever been on your stream?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's been here.
I was trying to guilt her into that, but you fucked that up.
I'm sorry. No, she's never been on my stream.
I don't recall seeing her actually. So.
Yeah.
Proman, maybe. That's a lie. I don't think Proman's been on any stream, has he? Oh, I mean, like
Proman's been on a couple times.
On a, like,
not as the primary though.
Yeah, on the back.
Yeah, he's jumped on with her, but not by himself.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, who's Adriana? Nick. I have no idea. Freaking Nick Proman is probably one of the coolest dudes I've ever met, but don't tell me.
What?
Who's Adriana?
Fernand doesn't want me on because last time I was on, I put my foot in my mouth and said how I don't like wine. I don't care that you don't like wine. It's an acquired taste, and some people just, it's fine. I don't care.
Everybody just wants to see you put your foot in your mouth.
I'm not flexible enough to do that. I mean, hold up.
Troy, man, I found a bottle of Chattanooga Cabernet finished. You should try tomorrow. Look forward to it.
Hey, how many people are at the Cheech thing, Troy, man?
I think he sold like 30-something tickets. And
that's so cool.
I've met some people I've never met before, which is kind of fun. Even on stream, I never met them. And there was a groupie. So this is fun. We think it's a groupie. I talked to multiple people. We have no idea who it was. And I apologize if you're watching this. We have no idea who you were. You were wearing a Whiskey Encore One More shirt tonight.
Troy, they're not watching this shit.
Okay.
They don't know who I am.
We have no idea who he was, but he was very friendly, and he was talking to Cheech, and he wore a Whiskey Encore shirt. No idea who he was. Never seen him before. Shorter hair than mine. I mean, no idea.
So I'm thinking on this, Troy, man, I don't mean to change the subject real quick.
That's fine.
Nick Proman just posted about the game in November in Laramie.
Yep.
What if we do a meetup in Laramie?
Ooh, no.
Dude, Laramie's cool. Have you ever been to Laramie? There's so many. We have like a whole quarter of a
used to live like an hour away from
cemetery in Laramie. I don't know any of them. But like my mom's maiden name, it's her family. My mom's family. She was born in Laramie. But I had to go buy a blanket when we were at the last one to sit on because the freaking metal bench at the stadium was freezing my colon.
You should come to the Nebraska game.
That's
cold.
Yeah, you've been.
Dude, did you get your tickets to the Nebraska Colorado game already?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good. Because do you know, like, within 2 weeks of freaking Dion becoming the coach, they sold out the entire year.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nebraska.
About it, I had to buy season tickets.
Yeah, they wouldn't allow me to buy season tickets for the Buffs because I did not make a prior purchase.
Well, and because it's stupid because it's the Buffs.
I think I didn't talk about this with Scott yet. I think I may be taking my son to the CU spring game.
Oh, yeah, you said that.
Okay. Fuck CU.
Yeah.
Hey, so the night of the 25th, Zach, you need to make sure you don't have parental duties.
The 25th of what month?
This month.
I have a third birthday party to go to in Centennial from 3 to 5.
Centennial, that's way south. You're not going to be back in time. We are having a meetup here.
You're going to miss it. Sorry.
Honey, can you take the kids to the birthday party that's all the way in fucking Centennial?
It's my step family. It's my step family, not my wife's step family.
Oh, still, let her represent. Let her represent.
They'll have a fourth birthday.
The Davillars are going to be here. Adam's going to be here. Adriana's going to be here. She's not, but we'll say she is.
If Scott will be there, I will cancel.
Scott might. He's considering it.
I'm seriously considering it because that sounds like fun.
God, birthday part. I mean, I love my son's.
You don't remember your third birthday, right?
Things
like
ever.
That's when you start. You don't remember your third birthday, so they
no,
don't even know
start
you're
remembering.
Yeah, your third birthday is ridiculous. Like you don't even nobody who celebrates that.
What?
I don't remember my third birthday.
For the record, I don't remember my third birthday.
It's probably Ninja Turtles. I mean, no.
There was no such thing as Ninja Turtles. They'd be like turtles can't fight. Back when I was a 3-year-old.
For me, it was Ninja Turtles or Batman.
Yeah, just before my third birthday, literally my first memory is the Challenger explosion, because my grandfather had it on CNN all the time. So this was what, 1986, January 1986. That's my very first memory.
Yeah.
So get this,
Troy.
So
I was born 6 months after the Challenger.
I have the. What's the false memory that you create in your brain that you when you say you remember it? I still have like a vision of me watching the Challenger exploding when I was in elementary school. But if I actually line up the dates, it was like 1991. I'm like 5 years.
Yeah, no, it was not 1991.
No, it was 86.
It was 84.
86.
I was born in 84.
But no, it's 86.
Like a weird.
No,
thing
86.
that
You're right. It was 86.
I was born in
yeah.
86.
But still, like that weird thing that your brain does, where you're like, oh, you created
like,
this.
oh, I was totally there.
So
No,
get
you weren't.
this. My wife and I were talking. So my wife is a little bit older than I am, right? She's about 8.5 years older.
Way to go, Frankie.
Yeah, Frankie nailed it. Mike nailed it. I married over my head. I'm not going to lie. But I told her I was talking, and I was like, God, I totally remember being in 5th grade when the Challenger exploded, and they like called us into a room, and I was in 5th grade. She goes,
No,
I was in basic training. She was in the Army, and I was in 5th grade. That's my wife.
Yeah, my kids watched the Ninja Turtles. I was stuck with the monkeys and the banana splits and from 1970, so that's what we had. Although we did have Superman. We had Superman and Batman.
Are you older than 1975 birth, Mark?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was born in 1960.
Oh, so you're a little bit.
Dang.
Yeah. My wife was born in 66. I was born in 75.
there you go.
You and me, Scott, we're the youngins.
I know we're the babies.
In 1970.
No,
Yeah.
Adriana is. She's younger
Someday,
than us.
Troy, man, your balls will drop and you'll get hair on them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was having a lot of fun in 1975. A lot of fun.
Me too. I was neck deep. Never mind.
Anyway, let's go around. What's everybody's favorite bottled and bond? Since it is bottled and bond.
Oh God, that's hard though.
Early times, plastic lid.
I'm actually drinking it right now.
Old Fitz.
Oh, fuck. I forgot.
Wow,
about
way
that
to
one.
whip it out, Mark.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Do I need to go downstairs and
good.
whip
But I
out the 17-year wild turkey bottled and bond?
Williams.
I have a very disappointing
well,
selection of bottled and bonds.
let's
They're
see.
all like under $35.
This is not as good as I
T-Rod.
remember it.
God, I would love to see Cheech's band in person.
Yeah. I was kind of hoping you guys would stream, but that that wouldn't have probably worked.
It's
No, I'll send you a video of what it was like tonight. It was You couldn't hear shit. You can't even hear the music. The phones just can't pick it up.
I know, but when you met Cheech, Troy, man, did he shake your hand or did he hug you?
Oh no, we hugged. Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, I met
What's up,
Cheech
Tony?
in person at Shane's house, and I was like, and he's like, no, Cheech.
Yeah.
Hug.
Yep.
He goes, Cheech hug.
He's a hugger. He gives really good hugs.
Dude,
He's a good
I
guy.
am
He's a good
not
hugger.
like if you come at me with a hug, like I'm out.
Dude, I'm gonna sit on your fucking
I'm like,
lap.
move.
Pigsley.
I don't.
I'll get you from behind, Scott. Don't worry.
Sounds
Old Black Cap, early times,
Sneak
bottled
up.
and rock. Bond.
All right,
I love.
I'm like
early
Adriana. I
times.
carry knives. Just FYI.
Oh my God! So that's the cool thing about Cheech. So I talked to him on Thursday when I was in town. I was at a brewery, and I told him like I didn't bring a
Sean,
knife.
I can't
with me.
see your picture, bud. So either dip out and
Who?
figure out. There you go.
Oh,
He dipped out. Sorry. He was
so
in the background.
Cheech actually brought me a knife to have while I'm here in town. That's the kind of guy Cheech is. He brought me a freaking knife so I could have my knife while I'm in town.
Dude, check out the clip. You know who that is by the clip, Troy man?
A clip? What? No.
Is that a
Punisher?
Punisher? Can
Ramon Chavez is who made this knife.
It's not Ken Onion's that little weird thing.
No,
Okay,
Ken
now I can see
Onion.
it, Sean.
Ken Onion is actually a remarkable designer, but don't ever buy one of his knife sharpeners.
What up, Sean?
Hey, Sean.
What's up, Sean?
Hey, what's happening? It's a whiskey creeper back again for another whiskey review.
creeper.
Oh, shit. He's not far from me right now.
I think Early Times is one of the best bottled and bonds. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, there's another one.
Yeah, Early Times is really good. I don't know. Like my first thought is E.H. Taylor Small Batch because that's the one I really cut my teeth on. But at the same time, like the 1792 Bottled and Bond is one of my all-time favorites.
E.H. Taylor's Small Batch is good.
Yeah.
Like it's legitimately a good bottle and bond. So is the single barrels. They're bottled and bond too, right?
Yeah.
That's my favorite.
Yeah.
Delicious.
And if you get the right one, like you got to get a good one, not just
Yeah.
I'm finding like all those are just too sweet.
And what Troy Man has just got from Cheech, that's a pretty good bottle and bond. Yeah, Henry
Yeah,
McKenna.
that does not suck. Depends on the batch. Like,
But I've had some that
He claims this is really good.
They run hot and cold once in a while, Troy.
Yeah.
You had a
All
chance.
right, guys. I got an empty Glen. I'll let you guys choose what I'm drinking, and I got
Dude,
some
what
samples.
the fuck? You have an empty Glen?
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
How
Well,
did that
I
happen?
got some samples from a friend, so I'm gonna let you guys pick what my first pour.
Anything Bottled and Bond.
Second sample you show, that's the one we want.
I got
Blands,
some
get that shit out of here.
straight from
Oh,
the
straight from the
Oh,
barrel. Yeah, just do that
barrel.
one. It's fine. We don't have to go through that whole thing.
Wait, no. You got to drink the straight from the floor one.
I got a stab.
Nah, do the
Junior
straight from the
Pig,
barrel. We've already made our selection.
stab Junior Pig. And
Cheers
then
to tea.
Oh
a,
man,
What's that?
Old Thomas
can't
H.
see her.
Handy,
But
No, handy.
2001.
So I met T-Rob tonight, and he is taller than you think. He's
I don't
tall,
see your camera, Adriana.
but he's taller than you think.
There, I do.
He's
Freaking
like
love
6
T-Rob.
inches taller than you think.
I
Hey,
don't know.
Takes a bit to load.
Shit, I gotta go get my Knob Creek now.
Now you gotta actually like pay up. There.
Yeah, hold on. Let me get this.
Wait, which Knob Creek are we talking about? That's what I'm confused.
I don't know.
Are
Yeah,
we doing a
the-
Knob Creek
right?
pick, Adriana?
Hmm.
Clearly, you were
Opening a
only
Knob
half
Creek pick?
listening. Thank you for only half listening to Fifth Quarter Tailgate.
That's
I
okay. I'm
haven't
used
been
to that.
listening at all while I was trying to bring my laptop back over and get set up back here.
Must be an apple.
It is an apple.
No. Nick thought you went to bed.
Let's
So
from.
What? You want to be famous? What? You want to be famous?
Nick thought you went to bed.
Of course. Whatever. He's making me a grilled cheese. He knows I ain't go to bed.
Where's my grilled cheese?
What? Yeah.
Huh.
You want to be famous?
I want to
See,
grill.
but you don't like my grilled cheese because I use mayo.
Yeah,
Oh,
don't use
yeah,
mayo.
nasty.
Come
Yeah.
on, it makes the best crust.
No, it doesn't. Butter.
No.
It makes the
You
best.
melt the
Yeah,
butter
exactly.
in the pan.
Just butter.
You melt the butter in the pan first, and then you put the bread on there, and you smear it around. It's evenly distributed.
Yep.
It's fantastic.
Yeah, I'm starting to
Uneven.
put it together. He hates a hug, and he puts mayo on grilled cheese. I'm starting to put it together.
Thanks. Ed.
Eh? Saying.
I absolutely hate mayo, but like for like that, like a crust. Yeah.
And I gotta go with you
As
on
long as
ham.
I like mayo on
I hate
like,
mayo.
a BLT.
Oh no, I like.
What do we got? What do we got?
Looks like a 12-year, Mike, is it?
Hold on.
Coral Bay Wine and Spirits.
Is that a 12-year?
Let me still in here.
Oh, there we go.
I haven't looked at the age yet. It's probably 9 year.
9 year, yeah.
Y'all,
It is.
this is
Yeah.
what.
Yep, 9 year.
Okay.
9 year. I'm sorry.
2011 to 2020.
I'm so glad that I bunkered some 12 to 15 years.
I'm in
Those
my
are the
office
Halloween.
where
Oh shit.
I'm in my office where I don't store my Knob Creeks, but I still have 2 Knob Creek picks.
Yeah,
That's a half-ass selection of Knob Creek, Adriana.
yeah, I picture
Yeah,
Adriana.
the rest of the cart is in the kitchen area ish, but you gotta have some within reach when you're working.
Troy, you don't have a hotel guest tonight? No Emmenecker tonight?
No, he had a good time tonight, so he's probably in bed.
Everybody went to bed.
I think Ogre Smash wanted to like hang out, but everybody else was like,
Every bottle share I've ever went to
Yeah.
to like 4 a.m. I was just like, I'm out, y'all.
I think Troy's the youngest one, though. I mean, he's like 54. Everybody else
by
is like
far I'm the youngest one. Yeah. Yeah. I would say the average age of everybody at the bar tonight was probably 55 to 60. So there was a lot of dancers and they were having fun, but you could also tell they were also like counting on their social security checks. So it was an interesting experience.
yeah, dude.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ageist.
Are you saying the 55 to 60-year-olds were the dancers, or there were other types of
Oh no,
dancers?
that's the average. The average age. The average age. I brought down the average age. I'm only 40, so I brought that down a bit. There were a few others that were around my age, but not many.
Dude, they were
Yeah.
Each is
right
a
to
50
you, Troy.
pluser.
Who were the dancers?
I can send you a video if I can. Well, I'm streaming off my phone here, but yeah, the dancers were they were old. None of the crew. Actually, a couple from our crew, Mark Emenick and his wife were dancing out there, but there were a few others that were not. Yeah, I'll send you a video.
America.
America.
That's cute.
Troy mixing it up with the older folk. I like
There you
it.
go.
I like it, dude.
That's right, Sean. That's
The
good.
older folk. I feel like saying the word folk just makes them sound like 20 years older. On top of the 60 kind of thing. Like you put in folk in there, and it's immediately like
I agree.
in a rocking chair.
Well, he's down in Florida.
You hang out with them. You hang out with us older folks. You get a chance to kind of expand your view and horizons. You hang out with some of us. And that's pretty good.
That's right. I can only. I mean, Lee can only show me so much because
us older folks are amazing lovers of nature.
Lee hates
that's bird watching.
You thought I meant something else.
That's your best line yet. That's pretty good.
Bird watching.
By the
There
way,
had to be just enough pause there, Mark, for
There
effect,
did.
and you move on.
Yeah,
They
T-Rock dance too.
They call that
That's right.
pause a sussurre.
T-Rob dancing? I want to see some T-Rob moves. My wife and I
Oh,
I'm
sure I have it on video, but
I need this video in my life next to the
T-Rob.
So did Derek get there? Okay.
Oh yeah. Derek and I hung out most of the night.
Okay,
He's fine. The shitty thing is his hotel room. The AC is not working, and it's like 90 degrees outside.
Oh shit! I bet
he is a man.
It's already 90.
That is
it's hot out here. But so he was gonna talk to the front desk and possibly move rooms. He hasn't unpacked or anything, so he'll be all right.
I'd be like,
Derek made it just fine.
This is like a bag of peanuts, Adriana.
I can't even get to my
already
the
getting
best
Knob Creek
peanuts.
on the nose. Yeah, I'm
The
getting
best peanuts.
I'm getting Knob Creek on the nose already. So did you guys see Nancy Fraley talk about nosing on 21090 on Tuesday?
Yeah, Nancy Fraley. I got that.
Yeah, she said don't swirl hard.
Swirl jobs are out, folks.
Yep.
Swirl
And she
jobs are out.
said that turn it kind of at a side and that you get different noses at the top of the glass versus the bottom.
Yeah.
Oh, did not catch that.
And so you'll notice it seems a lot stronger at the top than it does at the bottom.
Sean, you shake it up as hard as you want to. It's your shower. You can wash it as fast as you want to, Sean.
Come on, man. Mark, come on.
Dude, this is like
do
a
what you gotta
bag of
do.
peanuts.
I gotta do what I gotta do, baby.
When you
Take
try
that
this in
older
a
folk
few
advice.
weeks, Adriana, you're gonna taste peanuts.
I like that you have decided we are gonna be there March 24th.
You're gonna be there because I'm gonna be there.
Whether we can or not. You're gonna be there?
What if I'm there?
How am I supposed to be
If
there?
I guarantee I will be there.
Oh.
I'm excited to hear what Sean.
It's really hard.
Shaking it pretty hard.
Adriana's
really
looking
wanna
at
be there.
flights right now.
Wow. Why
What's
does
the
everybody
next
shit
It's like
Flights,
7 hours.
flights, bitch. What am I, winning the lottery? We're not fucking flying. Are you kidding me?
Shit, I'm flying.
You did last time.
Okay.
I might fly.
You're flying in Lincoln.
Kidding?
You're not
Huh?
flying.
Oh, dude.
Actually,
I want to
fly
see
out, huh?
T-Rob
What's up,
rip
T-Rob?
that shirt
Oh,
off right
shit.
now.
No, it's
Come
just-
on, T-Rob.
my mom is having
Hey, T-Rob.
surgery in May, so I've got an extra flight then.
What's up?
Dude, look at
What's up,
T-Rob's picture. It's just fucking shoulders.
Cheers,
and
Adam.
head, Dude, look at
Yeah, right.
By the way,
Yeah.
Fifth Quarter Tailgate does not condone this, but my back was like not great before, and then I drank some. I don't feel my back anymore, folks.
Hey, we don't condone any of that.
We don't condone that whiskey is a great painkiller, but whiskey is a great painkiller.
It really is.
What?
It really is.
Have you been having
No,
that
I-
eggnog again?
No, but I definitely.
He hasn't shit right for a month.
Man, I went to
I'm
grab
just
something
saying.
on the floor, and my back was just like, oh.
You're like, nope.
He's
You were like, you
T-Rob
are almost
Dude,
a 40-year-old man. You cannot do that.
Our
Like,
garage door opener has Wi-Fi, right? So you can open it and close it Wi-Fi. So Amazon has this thing where you can enable them to deliver to your garage instead of delivering to your front door.
Yeah.
Dude, so they delivered. I got a new pair of shoes for my work
Yes.
trip next week. They're Tenny Runners, or orange, company colors. And they're like, it's delivered. I'm like looking all over at the front of my garage, like they didn't fucking deliver it. They put it like all the way in by the steps. Like they walked through my garage to deliver that Amazon package.
Damn.
They put it by the door if you have a door, usually.
Yeah, it was like way in there. They've never done that before. They always put it by the golf cart,
Really?
and now they like walked all the way past the golf cart and put it by the door.
I swear
I
to
just
God.
deliver it to my neighbors and pretend that it's fucking delivered.
Why
like a
does
bunch of
everybody
assholes.
Right?
Crap on.
They did that to mine the other day twice in 1 week.
Yeah.
Why
I live at
everybody crap on
124.
Did you
They
drink the
delivered it
handy?
to
Is that what you drank
142.
first, Sean?
No, I
What is
had
it,
the
Sean?
blend straight from the. So here are my thoughts. So blend straight from the barrel. This is what regular blend should be, honestly.
Yeah.
That's actually really good. That's better than gold. And then now this handy, I've never had a handy before, and it's pretty good.
I haven't had a handy since I got married, Sean, but whatever.
I love handies.
That's because you upgrade.
Uh-oh.
Fucking handy, Jesus! You don't have to go
No,
to the
it's because after I got
fucking
married,
truck
it was
stop for
harder
a
to
handy
find.
anymore.
Get your mind out of the gutter, Audrey.
No, we
I'm
call
just
old
saying.
fashioned.
Oh,
Well, Mike, even at my age, I'm still good. I don't have arthritis yet.
That's a damn.
Yeah, I got a handy earlier today. Don't
And the
tell
older
me.
folk.
That's
Even the older
that's
folk
better
can
than
get a good
Sazerac
handy.
18, man.
I got handies right here.
I'm going to tell you something. T-Rob is in a total different look tonight. Now, that background is
I'm
tampering
telling
with
you.
no lighting. He looks like he's been waxed.
Dude, he just
Doesn't even have his fan.
he
I
looks
feel
like he just did
T-Rob,
fucking
I'm in the
honey
hotel.
wash.
is about ready to go into a muscle competition.
I mean,
Oh, I'm sure he's been showing
Yes.
him all night.
There we go. There it is. Yes.
There you go.
I would love to get in a
I tell you what,
Oh, man.
I'm putting you on my
Troy,
vision
man.
board.
Troy Man
Yeah.
was the biggest surprise of the night. Because
How tall he is?
when you see Troy on stream, he's definitely young, but he looks small. And
Yeah.
I went up to talk to him, and he stood up, and he's like 6 foot tall.
I'm 5'10".
It's like
He
I'm
sure
so tired of everybody on Whiskey 2 being ridiculously tall. I'm gonna need y'all all to lose like at least 12 inches. Just a whole bunch.
Okay, so
I mean,
I'm 6'2".
don't
when
talk
we
to
meet
me
Adriana,
until
I
you're
will actually
foot
probably have to look
shorter.
up to you. So,
Hey, that's
Adriana,
so you're
no,
saying I have to
I
come
don't
up
think
in
you
March.
will, Scott.
Troy man blew
you
me.
think I will?
It's gonna be close.
You'll be the
It
first
might be
person
right.
I will actually look down upon. Oh,
So the funny thing
Bummer.
is, Adriana and I would be the only two people that the place here would card us for a beer. Because I got carded
big.
for a beer
Come on,
at the
stream,
lobby today.
Yeah.
Do I look 20 or 18 or 19? No, I do not.
You're
Especially
good
when
to
you
me.
see it up
Yes,
close.
you do.
This is all
Yes, you
gray.
do.
What up, Vic?
Dude,
No, I
you
do
look
not.
young, Troy, man. You said you were
No.
40. I wouldn't have put you at 40.
Uh,
Honestly, it blew me away when you said
I'd
you were.
easily guess that you were younger
pegged you
than
at
me.
26, maybe 28.
no.
Honest to God.
Yep.
Yeah, I really did think you were like maybe 32 to 35.
Yeah, man. It's a blessing. I hope it holds for you.
Hey, yeah,
God,
that's
y'all
right.
all guess
Hold
higher
on
than I
as
did.
long as you can. Yeah.
Yeah. If you look at my dad and my uncles, they're all, well, the ones that are alive, they all look super young. But the problem is they all died at like 67 to 73. So,
Who invited the bad news bear?
Yeah.
Some fucking honey.
Come on,
Yeah, he
Troy.
scared the
Fuck,
shit.
Mike.
Way to suck the
Oh,
fun
God.
out of the fucking room.
What the fuck, Mike?
no, I'm not Nick. I'm not 27.
You didn't have to go and say 60 something to 7.
Troy's
Scared the
29.
shit out of me.
Dan says
Troy,
Troy
I get that though, because like until I started being able to grow this,
Grow
carded
what?
everywhere.
Yeah.
As soon as I grew this,
What are you
So,
growing?
That's what
2
helped
years
me
ago,
too. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, you and Adriana
Should.
have the same beard, dude.
Yeah.
2 years
Once
ago, I was carded
stopped
for a lottery
waxing,
ticket.
tell you.
Yeah.
No more green card.
I got carded for a lottery ticket a couple years ago, and you have to be 18 to buy a lottery ticket. So
Oh my God.
that's just messed up.
Well,
Just saying we're
Troy
right.
and Darrell
There you
sleep in
go.
hyperbaric chambers.
That's what you get for gambling, Troy. Goddamn it.
Right.
Cheers to Dan.
Darrell is another one that's like,
Cheers.
how old are you?
My mom brought it up the other day about how mad I used to get when we would go to restaurants and they would ask if we needed a children's menu. I was like, I'm in college. Like, no, I don't fucking need a children's menu. Go fuck
Okay, but on the
sure.
plus side, it's cheaper. It's almost the same amount of food.
Cheaper, though.
It's so much cheaper. It's $6.99. I mean, come on.
They give you
Chicken
crayons.
nuggets
It's like
No, but
you're like 22
Adriana,
years
it's
old.
all
You go
the
to the
stuff.
Your
restaurant,
problem
like,
with the crayons is what?
Yeah, crayons are cool.
What?
And
I want the
Adriana,
crayons.
kids menu is everything you love to eat.
I
It's
purposefully
freaking
go out to
grilled
dinner with
cheese,
my friends'
mac and
kids
cheese.
because they get crayons and I get to play with the
Get
crayons.
the cool coloring placemats, dude. Come
Hello.
on, man. That's a good time.
Let's try this bottle of
I'm
bomb.
too ADD. Like I need some
Logan
activity.
Trail, that's local. That's
Hear that. Hear that.
This is that sweet mash bottle and bond. All bottle and bonds in front of me tonight. So 4 pours and then I'll be ready
I
for
love
bed.
this. It's cracking me up.
I refuse
Is that
booster
the-
seats. I
is that
just
the
sit
regular or the
cross-legged.
Well, she's not allowed to
Like, you
ride in the
can't tell-
front seat of a car that has airbags.
Here we go. Here he fucking goes.
She pulls up.
Actually, I went to a talk. I was so excited yesterday because there was a really cool, like, major researcher on campus, and he was giving a talk. And I went to it, and I got one of the back seats in the back row, and I could not reach the ground. Like, literally, feet were nowhere near touching the ground. And so the whole talk, I'm just like flipping back and forth, sort of thing, because I'm like, I can't touch the ground. I can't focus because my feet are bothering me.
So we pull
It's still a
up
problem.
in Idaho. I get to Idaho before Nick and Adriana. Nick and Adriana pull up, and I look and I see Nick driving, and I'm like, "Where's Adriana?" And the back window rolls down, and there she is in her car seat.
It's because you get car sick, right?
Oh my God.
No,
I
she
was working in the back seat. So I was laying back and working in the back seat so I could stretch out.
And
The
it's
only
safer,
reason I was
Adriana.
at the
We're
back
glad
seat.
you were back there.
Fuck you, Adam. They do not make booster seats that are wide enough for a Puerto Rican ass. Okay, so that is not an option. That is not an option.
I must have a Puerto Rican ass.
We all have Puerto Rican asses.
You ain't gonna get my ass in no booster seat. So Irish.
No, not
Why,
either.
this is why I hate flying, because I'm like, you want me to put that where? No, it's not a big enough seat.
I got a huge ass, and I'm always
Like, I don't know if one cheek's gonna fit in that
huge
seat.
asses.
Like, I need.
Hey guys, I'm gonna jump off. I just wanted to say hey to everybody. I hope y'all having a good
Hi,
night.
T-Rob.
T-Rob,
T-Rob, have a
T-Rob.
blast out in Florida, man.
I want everybody to give
Yeah.
T-Rob, what are you
T-Rob.
doing, man? Are you gonna go do 100 chin-ups right now? What the hell are you doing, man?
Probably
like,
one-handed.
He's already out. He was like, "Screw you, Sean."
I would not
Like
be
50
surprised
on my
if he
left,
did.
50 on
I'm
my
out.
right. On the door frame.
What's up, Greg?
Hey, Greg.
Hey, Greg.
Dude,
Oh,
Greg
yeah.
McDonald. He would jump
My
on, but
man,
he's in
Greg
his funeral
McDonald.
right now.
Yeah, the senior discount is something my parents have thoroughly enjoyed as they got into their old age.
Oh,
I'm not
when my
gonna lie.
dad
That's half the
turned
reason that I go
65,
eat with my parents.
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
I'm like,
Yeah.
that was
65 is that golden
everywhere. He's
age.
like, do they have a senior discount? No, I'm not going.
Senior
Like,
discount.
where are we going that I can get that? Where's that menu? Like, he was trying to
That's,
get
at
it
my
before
age,
he
the
turned
senior
65.
discount is the only thing you have left to look forward to.
Don't put it that way.
Anything to look forward to. Get retired.
I might have to get there at 3:30, but I'll do it to get that discount.
Bro.
T-Rob's got fire.
But at that point, you're like, I mean, I'm already hungry at 3:30. So it's no problem.
Dude, if I started eating at 3:30, I would be like having a second dinner at 7:30. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I eat my
And-
lunch all the time at like 2:30.
come to find
2:30
out,
to 3,
cereal
yeah.
is a terrible thing to eat before bed.
Yeah, you should not. It needs to be at least like 3 hours before bed.
Yeah, you need grilled cheese, Adriana.
Yeah.
As I'm waiting for my grilled cheese, I wanted to eat more spaghetti and shrimp, but it's really garlicky because it's Friday and it's Lent, so it doesn't go well with whiskey.
No, Craig, you can
Also,
come on.
don't
I'll bring you
Give
right
up
on.
Lent.
What?
I'll bring you
Eating
right on.
shrimp is a double.
What did you give up for Lent, Adriana?
Starbucks because I've been drinking a lot of ice caramel macchiatos lately.
Hey, if you come here, you can still get Dunkin'.
But I
Dunkin'
could get
doesn't
Dunkin' if I go to Colorado. That is true.
Dunkin'
That is
doesn't.
true.
Or Florida. Or Washington.
Really, the only thing you have to pay for to come to Colorado is gas and Dunkin'.
No, it's more a work thing than a money thing on it. Like we
Well,
probably
you're gonna
drive,
work
but
on
it's also more a
Saturday?
work thing. I work Saturdays, most Saturdays. Like, what are you? I'm working most of the day tomorrow.
Lame.
Bitch, like, no.
That's
I
wrong.
have a conference coming up, and I am not ready. So I'm
You
dismissed.
need
Me too.
to reduce your passion.
T-Rob's gonna fire up a protein shake.
I need what?
Just kidding. Don't ever reduce
say
your
booster
passion.
seat?
It's what we love about you.
Oh,
Adriana
I thought you
thought
said
it
a
was
booster
sweet that I forwarded her pic to her, and I put Dr. Adriana Rodriguez.
I
She's
love
like, I
that.
love that
It
you
gets
put
me
doctor.
every time anybody sends me something with doctor in the name. Like, I like fucking love it. It's so great. Because, like, we don't ever say that at work. And I'm just like, oh, I want to be doctor. Like, you work so hard to get it, and then you never
Dude,
hear
I'm just
if you don't.
saying, like,
MDs do it all the time. Professors, like, call each other doctor all the time. But, like,
it's
in
harder
research
than a
science, nobody
marathon,
uses
for the
that title.
record.
It's way harder.
Or getting your
That's
So
okay.
doctorate.
My
I
sister's a
love-
veterinarian, and she gets
really
told
love
that she's
marathons.
not a real doctor all the time.
It's
Well, she's
so
not.
fucking
Excuse
bullshit.
me while I.
Also,
she's
veterinarian
sitting
was,
there
like, my
saving
dream
your
job.
dog with CPR, but that's fine.
That
And
was
by the
my
way,
fucking-
veterinarians have to be a little bit more broad.
CPR on a dog is a fetish.
Nick, you son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch.
Hey, that is a grilled
See,
cheese.
it wouldn't be as uneven on the crust if you'd use mayo.
Nick,
Do you see how
when you're here in
perfect that
3
fucking
weeks, I
crust
better get
is?
one.
Look at
I
that.
know.
The cheese just
Fucking Nick
melted
Proman and his
enough
perfect ass grilled
not
cheese.
too fucking melty.
Dude, look at how well
Yeah.
that's toasted. only somebody from the New York Culinary Institute could make a grilled cheese like that.
Yeah.
But
I wonder why you know that, Mike.
on March 24th, I better get a grilled cheese, motherfucker.
We're gonna have a cheese off. We're gonna have a grilled cheese off. See which one is better.
I know. I get American cheese, and Frankie's like, "That's not real cheese." I'm like, "It's grilled cheese."
No, you got to have something that's slightly like pretty much government cheese.
Yeah,
Like,
you need it to barely be cheese to make the best grilled cheese.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Who's
Maybe
eating this bougie cheese?
if you want to get
on
like
grilled
crazy
cheese?
with it, Velveeta. I mean,
Yeah.
Ooh.
The French never made a grilled cheese sandwich out of blue cheese.
Lie.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, every now and then, my dad lived like, on the wrong side of the tracks kind of thing.
Yeah.
Every now and then, as a treat, he would get Velveeta. And that was like our ooh, it's like Easter Sunday. Velveeta. We're gonna have like Velveeta mac and cheese instead of like crap.
You gotta love
Chef Boyardee.
cheese that doesn't need to be refrigerated.
No, I remember going over to my grandma's house growing up, and she literally had that white box that just like with black lettering that said cheese.
Nick,
it was legit government cheese.
Posted that goddamn picture again, or tag me in that picture. It was the funniest fucking.
Which one? No,
that
Nick
Cronin.
That is the funniest picture of all time.
I have never seen.
I just started crying laughing.
We were dying, so we took a selfie when they came over and visited me with Big Vic. And we took a picture, and Nick has this face. He's like, but it
is the creepiest face.
Dude, it looked like he's about ready to kill us all.
We do have room if anybody wants to hop on.
I'm actually going to hop off for a minute. John, I'm going to send you an email. I'm going to send you an email with the pictures from tonight. So.
Great, Jordan. That'd be great.
Be right back.
Who's had? Hey, any of you guys had any of this Wilderness Trail bottle and bond sweet mash?
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at Nick's face.
I was just talking about it.
You got to center on that. Pigsley.
Do you get a? Hey, do you get a pink cotton candy on the nose?
Pigsley, look at Nick's face.
Oh shit! Hold on.
Oh wow.
Wow.
We were freaking.
You see how creepy he looks? And he's not
Nick, why you gotta be creepy, bro?
Why you gotta
like
be
smiling for
there,
a picture?
Nick?
Why you gotta be creepy? Although Vic kind of looks like he's about to take somebody out.
Dude, and Nick, when he gets tired, he gets the hiccups.
Oh, that's adorable.
Isn't it funny how he gets?
He's tired. He's not drunk at that point.
Tired.
He's just tired. Like, just so you know.
Yeah.
He had the hiccups, by the way, already before I came on stream.
Oh Jesus,
he's
Nick.
Tired. We both did blind flights.
And you made him make this.
I know. Frankie always wants to make grilled cheese with Munster. I'm like, you can't even taste it.
Yes, you can.
It's
I
American
love Munster, but I've never had it cooked. I've never even had Munster until grad school.
Velveeta, though, is kind of like the Spam of the cheese world.
100%.
Wait, what is it fancy? How is it fancier than, I consider Velveeta fancier than Kraft.
Oh, I don't.
No, you don't even have to refrigerate Velveeta.
Yeah, Velveeta is shelf stable. Ugh.
I just get I've only gotten the boxes, the box.
Yeah, and they don't get refrigerated until
you don't have to put those on the refrigerator.
The Kraft mac and cheese is powder. Velveeta is like an actual squeezy thing.
No, I'm talking Velveeta cheese.
I love cooking with Velveeta, but out of the refrigerator, a piece of cheese from Kraft's pretty good.
Yeah, American.
But I like cooking.
Single. I'm getting an American single right now. I need one.
So, in my grandma's green bean casserole, she would put chunks of Velveeta cheese in it.
Yeah, Sean.
Oh my God.
Sean, what the hell is it? You got something to say, man? Tell us what it is.
Bring it on, Sean.
Well, I'll rank them right now.
All right, man.
All right, you do it.
My favorites are the handy, Blanton straight from the barrel, and then this Stag Junior pick. It's okay.
Man, I'm enjoying these.
It's okay.
All
right, goodbye, Sean.
It's okay.
I can't highlight right now, but what Whiskey Shits said was pretty funny.
All right, hold on.
I'm too zoomed in. Adam already knows I'm too zoomed in.
Where'd you go?
Nick is a basic bitch.
Which one? Oh, this one. I was like, what? Oh, shit.
I also like that Adam said, don't go hiking in
Don't
Colorado.
go hiking in Colorado. That tree bites.
He doesn't need any more foot-long scars.
I
That
feel
scar
like
is huge on his leg. It is ridiculous.
Who would have thought the leg would be what you're worried about right now?
I know.
Didn't he get hit in the
He had
head?
that huge cut on his head. Yeah. I mean,
Dude,
it
it
was
looked
blood
like
all
it was
over
to
from his
his
head.
skull.
Yeah. It was a triangular piece of wood that went in, kind of thing.
I also agree that Nick should
that
set
would
up a
be
grilled cheese
genius.
stand at every whiskey get together. Like
I really imagine that at like the bourbon festival, whatever they have in Kentucky, and Nick having a grilled cheese stand.
Grilled cheese stand.
Hey, when we
That'd be
both
fucking
move
killer.
to Laramie, Adriana, we're gonna buy a food truck.
What you drinking?
Frankie and Nick are gonna run it, and we're gonna retire.
My liver cannot move to Laramie because the only thing to do in Laramie is
get drunk.
because you wish you weren't in Laramie anymore.
In Laramie, yeah.
That's only 9 months out of the year.
Yep.
When it's snowy,
That's 12 months out of the year. There's no view. Everything is brown and shit. Their school's colors is brown.
Like
because that's
there's not
everything
even
that's
pretty
brown.
mountains to
College
look at.
sucks. That's no lie.
No.
But if Frankie and Nick are
Great
working
college
and you
town.
don't have to, who cares?
Bitch, you know I'm going to be working.
Sean,
I'm not leaving my job. I'm not leaving my
Adam
fucking
would like
job.
to
I've
know
got the
what you're
dream
drinking.
job.
No, go to a better school
So-
like Wyoming.
I finished them all off.
Yeah.
but
did you
the Blanton straight from the barrel.
Hey,
All right.
back.
Troy Man's like, I'm not going to bed.
No, I'm not going to bed. Really, I just need an excuse to go use the bathroom.
Yeah, you're good.
Hold on, I'm trying to turn my volume back up.
Use the bathroom. You know you're using that bath salts down there, don't you? I mean, you're down in Florida. Win and roam, man.
Hold on.
That was your
me one
alternative.
second.
I was just like, drop a deuce. I thought that's where you were going.
No, Troy's got
You
a
went to
wicked
bath
wild
salts.
side to him.
Dude,
He lives in Washington. I know him better than all of you guys.
Troy Man doesn't drop deuces. He drops trace.
I'm
Yeah,
telling
man. Yeah. I got a feeling it's something different.
Yeah.
you. He drops those.
What are we
I don't
dropping?
know how to say two and
Yeah,
a half
Troy.
in Spanish, but
Forget
that's
it,
what
Troy.
it
Don't
is.
even think
Troy
about
goes.
it. Just forget it.
Scott, I sent you an email with some pictures and
Yeah, I
videos.
got it. I'm sorry, I was answering a text.
It was a joke at your expense, Troy, and it was
Oh,
funny.
that's fine. I'm the butt of most jokes.
That's some great
Good.
pictures.
What's happening here?
Oh, here we
I do
go.
not want to get demonetized. Oh wait, just
No,
kidding.
that's huge. You're good.
You're fine.
Yeah. I'm muted though.
Is that Jen?
There was Jen in front. She's like all
Yeah,
proud
Jen's
of
up front.
Bobby. Did you see that?
Are the Brazos there? There's
Let's
Teach.
see 'em.
Yep.
Oh, there's T-Rob.
Yeah.
Rob.
Over there.
You're out there.
that's
There's
not
Dan
Brazos.
OB in the back waving his hands.
I saw Tommy D.
Yeah, Tommy. Oh,
Ogre.
they thought this was a picture, so jokes on them.
Oh,
Oh, shit.
Hey,
Official.
there's
Yeah.
What's up, baby?
Oh, yeah,
What's up,
Dana
baby?
B.
Hey, baby.
And Troy, man.
Who did that? That was perfect.
That's Drew.
Alright.
Dude, is that a collared shirt Derek's wearing? Good for him, man.
Ah, look at
Oh,
that.
I
There's
see
the
Mike
other
Yamanecker.
doctor in the community.
Yep.
Oh, shit.
Do we need to hear him yelling? What do we need?
Look at
Oh, shit.
Jen walks up like.
Ooh, Garth Brooks is gonna get you.
I know.
Here comes Jen. She's like, "Up."
Oh, yeah.
Get some people up.
The question is, will they serve us?
That was a video on the way back from the
Are they
event.
still open?
Oh shit! I was gonna say, where are you guys? The fucking Taco Bell fucking drive-through? What the hell are you guys doing?
I don't know, but all
Yeah,
of a
that's
sudden
the
I'm
place
talking
to
about
go,
it.
though.
What?
No, Cheech got a 15-person van, and we all crammed into that thing
Donuts and
tonight.
Taco Bell.
Yes, donated by the local Korean church.
Cool, man. We're gonna wrap it up here in about 15 minutes and go over to Big Vic's. He's streaming, so we're gonna
Oh, I thought it
go
was
from
going
here to
tomorrow
there.
night.
I thought it was tomorrow night for Big
I
Vic.
don't know. He just sent me a text. Said everybody go over to Big Vic. So.
Oh, okay. Independent
I
Joe's
thought it
on
was going
too.
tomorrow night.
Going
I was gonna
by,
hop on Joe's stream.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Well, hey,
Yeah,
Scott.
because I know Vic is giving away at Elmer T. Lee tomorrow night.
Hey, Scott.
Yeah.
You had a great night tonight and a great stream,
And
brother.
Elmer T. Lee tonight.
Yeah, thanks for hopping on, Mark.
Yeah, sure.
That was fun.
In the name
Now
of
you can't be fucking saying I haven't come on here before when I have.
Dude, I'm so happy you're here, Adriana.
Sure you are.
Adriana.
What are you talking
She's the
about?
greatest.
Adriana, I've got knives galore for you to look at when you come here in a few weeks.
A bunch of knives.
This is true.
And
Dunkin'
look,
Donuts.
this is from your
Hey, if you
cousin.
haven't hit that like and subscribe, I'd
Troy,
also
calm down,
appreciate
Jason Bourne.
Did you say that's from my cousin?
Yeah, his name is
This
Chop.
is Cheech's night.
Like I have like literally 40 cousins, so
I know,
You're
I
gonna
knew I
have
had
to
to be
specify.
close. His name is Ramon Chavez.
That's racist.
Oh.
All my cousins are Juan or Jose, okay?
Oh, sorry, not Ramon.
No Ramon. I think there's a couple of Jorges too.
What's up, Top Shelf?
So, Adriana, have you been preparing for Matt Madness?
Somewhat.
I mean,
leave
I
for
don't
a
know if you had
conference 2
stream
days
or
after that,
anything.
and I'm way more focused on that, which might be good. Might do me good.
No.
Yeah, probably.
We'll see.
Unless you're getting like a really fat paycheck from ADHD whiskey, but you're probably not.
I've discovered.
Well, I
that
just
if
mean like
win-
sometimes when you like are distracted from the like stress and nerves of the one thing, it helps you do better at it, kind of thing. It's
If
like
Sean
I'm more
sings
stressed
me
and nervous about the conference, so it's like maybe I'll
That's
do
what I
better
think,
in Matt
yeah.
Madness.
So, Adriana, I found out that if I win my next round, I have to go up
I
against
don't know, man.
Mash and
I
Drum.
don't know.
Ooh, he killed it tonight, which I was
Dude,
really
he
excited because
did.
he did not the past 2 years.
Crushed it.
Yeah,
I was on his live stream night, Wednesday night. He killed it then.
yeah,
twice.
Wednesday.
I'm gonna
Dude,
tell
I gotta
Wednesday
go
he did
against.
really well.
If I win this one, which let's be honest, it ain't gonna happen. But if I win this one, I have to go against Mash and Drum, and then who's the other one? It's already there.
I'm looking it up right now. Sorry. Mike Stahl, Dutch Curiosity Public.
Oh yeah, Dutch.
Oh, yeah.
What do you want me to sing? Like Seal? There used to
Yeah.
be an
Oh.
Like
I mean,
like,
if I win mine, I go against Cameron Drums and Dram, who got like 60-some points on one of his rounds last year, so and won the whole thing
Yeah.
last year.
Hey, Mike, you had a lot of fun. Listen, on your on Matt Madness, you had a lot of fun with it, and I think that's a large
Yeah.
part. I know that's what Jason did this year. He's been talking about it, and he really
He had more
relaxed.
fun.
Just took it from his gut. You did the same thing, and listen, I think that works. So stay the course, brother.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
So
think
you
it's why
doing
he
this
did
for the
so
little
much
man
better
here?
this year, Jason.
You're doing it for
He
us.
enjoyed
You're
himself
doing it. We
yeah,
got you.
I want to represent you guys,
Plus-
but I want to be a good steward for Matt Madness because Matt is one of the
There's a
sweetest
lot of
guys
work into it.
in Whiskey Tube, and even though he's a big deal, he never tries to pretend to be a big deal, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
I really love that about him.
yeah.
So,
Yep.
He's not a diva. No,
yeah,
but
he's not a diva.
Mike.
And
yeah.
Go ahead, Adriana.
Mike, as far as I'm concerned, like, yes, it was technically called qualifying rounds, but it's the first time. So, as far as I'm concerned, we already won our first round of Mad Madness. Like,
Yeah.
which is like
up.
amazing, and like it was more than I expected. So I'm like, I already won a round basically of Mad Madness. I'm happy as far as I'm concerned. So
I'll tell you, like, if I don't do it next year, I'm gonna volunteer to be Shayla bot for a bracket just so Shayla can be part of it.
yeah,
Hey,
Shayla,
you
I
don't
think
think she
I
can?
think the problem is the international status and the difficulty of getting the samples to her in time
shipping
in
Getting it
advance,
to Mexico,
which is why
Matt
she's like
would have to.
opted out.
He would have to do it far in advance to get her in it.
Yeah, and I think that's why instead she's incorporated in by being, the Shayla bot, and she loves it kind of thing.
But I'm battling
we have no
Shayla
idea.
on Sunday. Did you know
Yeah,
that?
that's right. Y'all are doing Irishes, right?
Yep. So 4-Leaf Whiskey, we're gonna be on her stream Sunday afternoon, and it's crazy because I gotta like get drunk on 4-Leaf Whiskey, which I won't get drunk, but it's Irish, and who knows because Stacey H has some crazy shit.
Yeah.
Just saying that's what I did before my semifinals battle with Big Vic, mi hermano, and I won. So.
And then we're doing 3 hours
did.
of live wire whiskey right after that, and then I have to fly out like at 8 o'clock in the morning on Monday.
I actually watched Adriana do the 4-Leaf Whiskey thing. I tell you, I thought that was great. She did a great job, but she all the way through it, she was like, "I got other shit to do tonight. This is going to jack me up."
Dude, you beat Vic. You beat Vic, Adriana.
Yeah.
You beat him.
I'm in the fucking finals for
he
the.
He never said anything
Yeah,
about that, man.
Yeah.
Vic, I'm sorry, man. I can't give an L.
It was
Elmer
really
away.
close, but Adriana
it's
crushed
gonna be
him
an
like
ancient
above.
age, dude. Sorry, you lost the Elmer, dude. I'm giving away a AAA, man. Sorry, dude.
Hey,
What the
tomorrow
fuck?
night. So I don't know if you
Sorry,
guys saw
man.
this, but Big Vic, his whole studio blew up in a storm last week.
That's right.
That's what he was. That's what he was saying yesterday.
Yeah, a week and a half ago. So tomorrow he's giving away an Elmer T. Lee on his stream to help rebuild, get a new Easy Up, get a new heater.
In the name of Vic, man.
Yeah,
How
like
does he have more bottles from last week? We give away like 10
we'll see
bottles.
what we do about that, man. We'll make some contributions to that for Big Vic.
For sure.
Right?
Oh, snap. Tim Evans is going to be drinking. I forgot Tim Evans is going to be there next week.
Is that what? Hey, Mike, is that what his
Where are
is
you
about?
Back to the West Coast, the best coast.
Tim, let's text. I'll see if I can find a bottle. We'll bring a couple of bottles so that we can hang out and drink.
Hey,
so Tim Evans and I work for the same company, and we have our sales kickoff next week in Orlando.
Oh,
nice.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Are you bringing Jepsons?
Dude, I wonder if I can get Shane to ship it to us so we have it like Wednesday.
Dude, I'm flying to Canada for this conference, and I'm like, oh shit, like what whiskey am I going to drink while I'm there? Because I'm rooming with the most annoying person in the world.
Have you heard how
I know,
much
I can't bring anything.
No.
I'm not bringing anything. I know.
Why can't you bring
so I'm
anything?
saying, like, what am I going to find at the fucking store? Because this bitch
Why
I'm
can't you
rooming
bring
with.
anything?
Shit. This is public. Nobody tag me. But, like, I'm going to just blow my brains out. It's going to be so
Some
awful.
duty frees have some good stuff, but most don't.
Maybe I'll do some hunting, Tim.
There's
on
some
Monday.
good Canadian whiskeys
Monday.
in Canada.
Yeah, in Canada. Yeah, Canadian Mist. That's about all you get.
No, there's some good Canadian whiskeys.
Yeah, screw that.
Damn.
I'm a hard pass on that.
Yeah, big time pass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have any unopened twins.
No,
They
I actually
sell
found
bourbon,
an
like, can I get
E.H.
some, like,
Taylor
Wild
small
Turkey?
batch, or no, E.H. Taylor barrel proof in
Canada?
Yeah.
Were you able to
Yeah, I
ship
haven't
it
been
back?
able to find
Like,
one of
fly
them.
it back?
No.
I've been fortunate with
I
the
was going to pay those taxes,
but not the barrel proof.
Dude, they love that. Hey, we got
it was
that
so expensive.
Colonel Lee Dates Taylor, that barrel proof, yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, I want to find just
they got
like
really
some
mad at me
wild turkey, some Knob Creek basic, like just to drink while I'm there, and I can leave it in the hotel room for whoever. Like, just I'm gonna need it. I'm dreading it. Yeah, I'm gonna have issues at the fucking customs. They're not gonna let me back in.
Oh, Jesus.
They also got really mad at me at the bar, the hotel bar, when I asked for the EH Taylor barrel proof in an old fashioned.
I mean, I'd have an issue with
Drink
that.
it in an old fashioned?
Yeah.
I wasn't paying for it.
Dude, I think it's fine to
nice.
bottle chug really good whiskey. I think it tastes better that way.
They probably said, hey, bud, don't you know that's allocated there, bud? You know that, right?
Hey, settle down there, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, bud, relax. Don't you know?
Mike, is it you that's still flicking your knife?
No, I'm playing with Cart. So I have to do this
Oh.
freaking conference next week for 4 days. And so I bought a bunch of like fidget tools. Adriana gets it. I bought a bunch of like little fidget things. This is going to drive everybody around me crazy, so I'm not going to be able to do it.
They're going to wonder what the hell the sound is. They're like,
sorry.
I've sat behind somebody like you, Mike.
Dude, I'm ADHD. Adriana gets it, so she.
But so am I. You
I
drive
need
me
fidget
crazy.
things so I don't get up and go to the bathroom every 4.5 minutes.
Yeah. That's why, poker chips. I'm telling you, do the poker chips flipping across your knuckles. You'll see me doing that all the time. It's quiet.
Dude, I got
doesn't bug anybody, but you can fidget.
We just need to pause.
Aw, isn't that adorable? Aw.
No.
Nick and Mike together forever. He's out there being like, "What the fuck? That's not what I meant." I'm just
So I have like
That's awesome,
bolt action pen also that is pretty nice.
Congratulations, you two. God, I mean, they got married on your show, Scott.
Hey, as long as he says I do wearing those bright green glasses.
Those lime green glasses?
Yeah.
Wow.
He was wearing those just last night. We were puzzling, and he was wearing his lime green glasses.
I freaking love those glasses.
Nick, you rock those glasses.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So you go, Adriana, do you want me to send you a blind? When is your battle, Adriana? You go
it's on Friday.
the 7th. Oh, you go this coming
10th.
Friday?
This upcoming Friday, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
When do you go, Mike?
I go the 31st.
Oh, damn.
You gotta wait.
We're the last ones to go.
Mine, I'm really excited though because we don't have a double header, and it's me with the shelf turds who are a blast to hang out with. So I'm like, okay, it's like people I know and can have fun with.
Oh shit, that would be
and
fun.
like that will help make me like way loud because like I've come onto their stream a bunch of times and stuff. I'm like, okay, I can come on and hang out with them and be way less nervous than like if it was like
If
some
you're gonna be on
podcast
Matt
I
Madness,
know
don't
or
be
whatever.
boring.
Yeah, I have to go against All Things Whiskey Podcast and Whiskey Wimps, which I don't know either one of those.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like I don't. Well, you know, one of them was the world's top whiskey taster 2021, who was on Dara's fundraiser.
I already beat him once.
Yeah, Mister, I've got a fucking story for every fucking bottle. Let's make this fucking giveaway. The world's longest
I beat him
fucking
on Dara's stream one night.
Ever.
I got lucky.
Y'all should have seen that text thread between Adriana and I. Oh my god. I was like, what the fuck up?
So for the record, I've met Mike before, and he's actually a good egg. I didn't know that's Mike I was going to, but he is the latest top whiskey taster, right?
Yeah.
So Matt won it 2 years ago. He won it last year.
Yeah.
Damn, Nick.
What the fuck, Nick?
Nick's choosing violence tonight, apparently.
But I am not bored.
All right, I'm gonna bail.
Hey, thanks for coming on. Go
check out Big Vic.
Yeah, go give him a like.
Adriana, love you.
Good to
see you
you.
there in probably about 10 minutes or so.
Good man.
See you later.
Yeah, Scott, I'm right behind him. Hey, bud, thanks for having me on. It's really great to hang out with you guys.
Yeah, thanks, Mark. Thanks for hopping
Double
on.
M.
Thanks so
Hey,
much,
Mark.
guys. You guys take care of yourself. Scott.
Yeah, you too.
Scott, people do watch you.
Appreciate you, Mark.
You got you,
Right.
brother.
Man.
See you guys.
See you, Mark.
See ya.
Oh, that's better. I'm on a little tiny phone, so I get to actually see my own
Oh
reflection.
yeah, the 4x4, dude.
It's so hard when you
offense, but,
pop
like,
on and you're on this little thing.
I
Yeah,
enjoy like when you get like 10 people, but like the 4x4, like the 4 with
Yeah.
2 and 2 is choice.
I think the next time I travel, I'm going to bring like a USB to HDMI so I can plug it into the TV that's up here. That'd be so much easier.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, that is a good idea.
I'm not
That's
gonna
perfect,
say
Dan.
it, but you're not wrong.
That is perfect. That is perfect. Yeah. But no, that's the
No.
thing, and I love Matt
All right.
Porter for ADHD because it's just like it can be difficult to balance trying to be fun and entertaining on it, but also not interrupt and keep the flow going and
Yeah.
not throw him off kind of thing. And so it's like being on with the Shelf Turds who like make all their songs and everything. It's like that'll make it a lot easier to just like goof off and have a good time.
Yeah.
So
I mean, if I was competing,
really
I'd
like
just
what you
put
do.
them on mute. I would not listen to the music because I would just be cracking up.
Yeah.
Tasting.
I
all
know
that.
that's the thing. Well, that's actually the thing I'm worried about is that like obviously they won't be distracted by the music because they made it. Like they know it.
Yep.
So it's like, fuck. But it'll be
All
fun.
right, guys. I ran out of whiskey. All I did was bring samples over here,
Lame.
so I'm getting the hell out of here. I know. I
Well,
love
Sean.
you guys. Adriana, Troy, you son of a bitch.
Hey, buddy.
Hey,
Love you too.
while you're down there, will you get me the gold teeth that everybody wear down there?
Oh.
I will try, but I have to steal them off of somebody else.
Hey,
So
In the
if
I'll see
South?
what I
Somebody
can
that
do.
lives
you take that
slightly
knife
closer to
back
South
there, you
Beach.
just, you know what I mean? Hey,
Got
and
the knife.
Scott,
I mean,
Oh,
we'll
you
see what
mean
I can
like
do.
Southern Florida?
lastly,
Okay.
but
Like-
most importantly,
Yeah,
Scott,
northern Florida.
You keep
I
it
love-
real, whiskey creeper.
Hey,
So,
just to let you know, me and Scott coming with the channel soon. Ese Whiskey Creeper Reviews.com. You know what I'm saying? Orale!
Oh, shit.
Wow.
Wow.
okay,
Sean.
that's fair. That's fair.
That I'm telling you, that parody account needs to
Wow.
happen, folks. Sorry.
So
If
I'm
I was-
confused. How is gold teeth a like Southern stereotype? What?
I
That is-
think he's making more fun of Whiskey Reaper.
Yeah.
No, I meant the gold
But-
teeth thing.
I don't know.
Because, I mean, you can. It's kind of like a gang thing. I think. I don't really know. I'm a white guy from Washington State, so
Yeah,
what do I know?
I'm a
I
white
feel
guy
like
from
Washington
Nebraska. We're
State
basically
has
the same
more
person,
gangs
Troy.
than
It's
the
fine.
South does.
Does
Florida's
it?
different. Florida's
Oh
different.
yeah. Florida is what he's talking
To
about.
the South.
I think that's the
Okay,
stereotype.
okay. That's why I was like
And-
confused. I'm like, is this about Florida or is this about the South? Because the South, it makes no sense to me.
Well, and there's definitely a difference between there's a part of Florida that's in the South and a part of Florida that's definitely not in the South.
Yeah.
Yeah. South
Yeah.
Florida is not in the South.
Yeah.
Which is
Well,
weird.
that's why, like earlier, I was like, are we,
Mhm.
with the gold teeth thing, are we talking like Southern Florida or like? I'm confused. Yeah,
Well,
Mojo
'cause-
88 saying no, it's a Florida thing. Florida, Memphis,
Okay.
Texas? Really? I mean, I've never been to Texas, nor do I
Yeah.
have any interest in going to Texas.
In Memphis.
No
Huh.
offense to Texans.
Is that a
I mean, the craziest thing I saw today was this woman riding a bike, screaming at people with no teeth. And I mean, to me, that's a typical Florida thing. So
That doesn't sound that weird to me for the South in general. Like the lack of teeth kind of thing. Like that
Lack of
makes a
teeth.
lot of sense.
that was the most startling thing. When you actually looked at her and she's like, her lips went into her mouth. That was, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Having worked at like 2 gas stations and a truck stop and like very country areas in the South, I like the lack of teeth thing is not that abnormal. I would definitely say.
Yeah. But
So
riding a
yeah, that
bike and
makes
screaming at people, that's a little bit
was it
different.
a
That's more of a
like
cool
a
thing.
bicycle or like a
I like a bunch
motorcycle?
of.
Bicycle, yeah, like an old school
Oh, that's
bicycle.
funny.
Yeah, she was.
Nobody in South Carolina is doing that much exercise. Like you never see anybody on a bike. Like it's so funny because we live in Utah and everybody's like they cycle everywhere, which is like the weirdest, most bizarre thing to me. Like people who just like a lot of people I work with like ride their bikes to work and it blows my
Yeah,
mind. And it's like in South Carolina, like you see somebody on a bike, it's a child. Like the only people on bikes are
Big
children.
Vic's
Like
also on right now.
nobody else is on a bike. Who the fuck are these
yeah.
people on bikes? So that must be more like Florida.
What's up, Pop? High
Everybody's
five,
too
Fred.
lazy in South Carolina.
High five.
In
There you
Wisconsin,
go.
which is generally normal, and then the other side of the state, which is making a murderer territory. That's fair, Dan.
Yeah,
I didn't know. Well, yeah, I guess Wisconsin is where Dahmer is from, right? And Ed Gein. So yeah, y'all got some fucking serial killers.
Wisconsin and the Pacific Northwest, man. There's a lot of.
Oh yeah, Pacific Northwest holds the fucking the trophy on serial killers. That's y'all's
yeah.
fucking
You know,
jam.
Green
That's what
River
y'all do
Killer, Jeffrey
best.
Dahmer, all those people. Yeah, you know, it
Y'all are
it's
killing it
it's the
in the
rain. The
serial
rain
killing.
is the problem.
No
Because when
kidding.
you have
That's
300 days of rain a year, you want to kill somebody, and you don't care who.
that's fair.
You just want to kill
That's
somebody.
fair. What's funny was I remember so I used to live near Charlotte, North Carolina, and I looked it up, and it's obviously it's a difference in how spread out the rain is, but they actually on average get more rain, a year, like
Yeah,
inches of rain per year than like Seattle, Washington. And
yeah,
it
but
was
it's
like, and I
inches
was
per
like
rain,
really
not days
shocked at
per.
that. But it's like we get it like in big droves, like in a certain
Yeah,
season kind of thing. It's not just like
yeah,
spread out all the time drizzling. That
yeah.
would drive me
Because when you get
crazy.
zero point 0.1 inches of rain per day, it's still a rainy day,
Yeah,
but you
yeah,
have 300 of those. It drives you
yeah,
fucking nuts.
Mhm.
yeah.
It's
Seeing
awful.
the sun so rarely would
Yeah,
100% drive me crazy. Yeah,
but I will say, when there is a sunny day in Seattle, there's nothing better. It's a fantastic place to be when it's sunny and warm. Absolutely wonderful. But when it's cloudy and rainy, you want to just go somewhere else.
yeah. Is the
Yeah.
whole state that rainy, or is it like more the area,
No,
like along the
just
coast,
so
or
there's the Cascade Mountains that split the state.
yeah,
The west side of that gets all the rain. The east side, where I live, I actually live in technically a desert area where we get 8 inches of rain a year. So,
okay,
like, we have irrigation water from the Columbia River. It's a fantastic place to live because we get 300 days of sun per year versus 300
yeah,
days of rain per year or cloudy
Yeah,
days.
like
right,
Yeah,
yeah, gotcha. So the
yeah,
Cascades just like block it all off
yep,
to the
yeah. The rain show
western
effect.
side.
Yep, yeah,
Yeah, gotcha. Yeah, no, that's where the Woodinville, that's where they age their whiskeys, is on the eastern side of the Cascades, right?
yeah. They do. So Woodinville is on the western side, just
Yeah.
northeast of Seattle, and then they have a couple of rick. Actually, I think they're up to three, and they're building their fourth right now. Rick House over in Quincy, Washington, which is basically, if you look at Washington State as a map, if you put a pin right in the center of the state, that's where Quincy is. And Quincy has, they're up a hill from the Columbia River, and they get very little rain there. It's very dry, very hot in the summers, very cold in the winters. Fantastic place to age whiskey.
Yeah.
Now, I did a blind with Bourbon, and he noticed that every one of the Woodinvilles has a apple taste to it. And I never noticed that before until I started tasting through them with him. And absolutely, they taste like apple. So the grains are actually grown next to apple orchards in Washington. So I'm kind of curious
Oh,
with Washington, or sorry, with wine.
Brazo sent me a sample of that, and I was just like,
Yeah,
"The hell am I drinking?" Like it's
Woodinville?
great. Yeah,
yeah,
the apple stave
Yeah.
one.
yep. So Washington has obviously a lot of apples, but I've never noticed the correlation between that and the whiskey. In California, you have eucalyptus trees. They're freaking everywhere in the Napa Valley. And you can taste eucalyptus in certain Napa wines. And I've never really thought about the correlation between growing grains and grapes. So there's something to be said that I would love some, somebody who's scientific more than me to do a study to figure out what the actual compounds are in the whiskey and the wine, and figure out what's actually transferring into the wine, the whiskey. But it'd be a fun time.
That would be super cool. I know Sugar Kitty knows a lot about the flavor compounds.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I did a Woodinville pick with its bourbon night. It was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't suck.
They just have they have a strong root beer note that I'm not a big fan of root beer, and like that
this one
really comes forward for me on Woodinvilles.
Yeah.
Oh really? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. This one was like
that I've had,
raspberry
had
donut. It was
nice.
weird.
Yeah. Nice.
In fact, all of them kind of tasted like Krispy Kremes. I don't know if I was just fat and hungry that day, or
you're just like, or you're just craving Krispy Kreme. So
I was like, man, it's all. But like everybody tasted Krispy. They were like, oh yeah. I think they were probably just appeasing me, but whatever.
Going for, I don't know. A lot of times you hear it.
I thought that was
Old Man Joe's not a fan.
Terpenes, okay.
Terpenes.
I thought that was a marijuana thing.
Food, weed. Wait, is what gives food?
Food, okay,
weed,
it is a weed thing too.
Alcohol,
taste, and smells. Yeah, it's like it's the scent and flavor compounds.
Yeah, there's something new every day.
Statement. Like it gives food and weed in alcohol, taste, and smell?
Yeah, it's like what gives the terpenes are what gives the food, like food, weed, and alcohol, its taste and smell. There should be some commas in there.
Yeah, I'm struggling here. Okay. So it doesn't give it an alcohol.
No, it gives it like the taste, including alcohol, the taste. Mm-hmm.
Are these all ketones? Terpenes. I don't know. Because I know aromatics are also another issue. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's been a long time since I.
Don't do it on a work computer, but Google terpenes.
Oh, last night I googled the Gentleman's Club on my work.
Yeah, I was around for that. That was hilarious. You're on your work phone googling gentlemen's clubs.
But the thing is, I'm the one that checks the work phones for
so
malicious material, so it doesn't really matter.
I'm over here like, I only have a work computer. Like, and I'm all like legit ready to Google terpenes. Why can you not Google terpenes? I'm doing it. I don't care.
Well, screw it. I'm going to do it.
The class of natural products consisting of compounds with the formula. Oh, so they it looks like they're aromatics.
Basically.
Yeah. They are. Unsaturated hydrocarbons, yeah.
Okay.
And like you can get like alcohol suspensions with them and add them and take them away, and that's actually what was it Templeton Rye got in problem with, because they were adding flavorings. Basically, they're flavored.
Oh, I did hear something about that.
Mm-hmm.
Crap. Joe, old man Joe.
Super confused. Are these that common alcohol? I've never heard these names mentioned. All the time when I'm like trying to find stuff for like reviews and stuff, I go down the rabbit hole. Old man Joe, crapping equals crap.
Yeah. So my wife just got she got accepted to the Washington it's through Washington State University, and it's the wine certificate program. They do enology, wine chemistry, wine biology, and a few other things. It's like a 18-month program, but it's all online, which is really great because she got accepted to it, but I can sit there and watch it
Now
as well.
you can look at the coursework. Yeah. Yeah.
Because I know,
Fuck yeah.
I know everything about making wine. Well, not everything. I know a lot about making wine. I can make a wine any day of the week, but I don't know the chemistry behind it. So now I'm going to start to learn the chemistry behind it, and that's going to be the funnest thing I've ever done. So go Cougs, yeah.
That's the thing. It's like if it is put into the like context of something that's really interesting to you, it's like anything could be super interesting if it's put into the right context kind of deal. It's like chemistry in general bores the shit out of me. But when it comes to like certain stuff within like my current work, it's like, oh, that's really cool. And it's because of these chemical reactions and whatever sort of deal. It's like, gotcha, things are clicking now. And it's like before it was like, oh, it's just a class I have to take and I hate it. And, you know, you're just like studying for whatever reason. It's like you put it like math, same deal. It's like you put it into a context that's relevant and of interest, wine, whiskey, whatever.
And especially because you can taste the results or smell the results.
Yeah.
Like you can do, so we do wine samples. We have to add acid or subtract acid from wine before we bottle it. And you do a sample flight basically of the wine with different samples of tartaric acid or citric acid or whatever we're going to add to the wine. And it's a fun experience to actually see how just it's like 10 parts per million can change an entire wine of what you're actually tasting and smelling. It's phenomenal. It's
so
a really fun experience.
That, like such a small amount can have such a huge, like that's what's always blows my mind kind of thing too, is that like such a tiny amount could like have such a drastic effect, but that's legit.
And I'm sure there's some kind of chemistry behind all that says, okay, well, if you get to past a certain point, it's going to affect the polyphenols of the wine. It's going to make things stand out more. I mean, who knows? When I go through the class, maybe I'll know more, but I don't know. We'll see. It's a fun experience.
Yeah.
So
that's so cool. I love it. I love it.
I know. It's like now, like I think about that, and I'm like, okay, well, I know enough about winemaking. Now I get into like beer making, and then it's like, okay, well, maybe I should get into distilling. I mean, why not? Just go the whole smorgasbord of like alcohol. Just make everything and have fun with it.
Is it legal there to do like home distilling? Like for
I don't know. I'm gonna care if it was or not. I'm just gonna do it.
I'm just well, because like I knew a bunch of people in college who would distill their own beer, like in grad school here in Utah, that would distill their own beer, and so like we would sometimes like have beer at work, basically, like my boss and a couple other grad students who were distilling theirs, and they'd bring it all in, and we'd go hide behind the hospital and drink their beer. It's like, but like. So like when I got into whiskey, I was like, "Oh, can I like distill my own whiskey?" And it's like, "Nope, you can distill your own beer. That's totally fine." Whiskey, no. And I was like, "Oh, that would have been fun."
Yeah, I mean,
but I don't like beer, so I never like looked into it or got it. You know.
Yeah, I mean, I know for a fact home beer making is totally fine. Home distillation, like if you're making a gin or something or whiskey, it's totally not okay. But at the same time, the licensing for that is a lot of paperwork and like $300. So it's not terrible. You could probably do it if you have $300 to waste on home distillation. But
yeah. I mean, you got to buy so much like equipment, you know, to get into like, if you were doing like spirits distillation kind of thing, that you'd probably be in the category of being able to spend the $300 also on the licensing just to cover your ass. So
a little bit more than $300 for that, especially a copper still. Those things are really expensive.
Oh my god. Yeah. Nah. I are allowed under 10 gals legally.
Wait, what?
I are, if allowed. Oh, Joe, have you been drinking? I feel like you know your shit. I just don't understand all your statements.
I think that's true, Mojo.
Or high.
But can't sell or gift. Well, you can gift anything. I mean, you can gift $13,000 a year to somebody. It's not taxable.
He's saying that you can make up to 10 gallons, but I don't think so.
But wouldn't that be state specific? I feel like that's probably very state specific.
I think So with wineries, like the state only cares about their sales tax. The federal government cares about the actual volume and production. So funny story, we've had a few bad barrels that have had like bacterial infections, Brettanomyces, or we had one that had a really bad VA, so volatile acidity, which is, I've had too much to drink tonight to remember what it's called, but volatile, it smells like nail polish remover. If you have that in a wine, nobody wants to drink it. So you have to dump that. The state does not care about that. They say, whatever, as long as you pay your sales tax on it. If you're selling it, but if you're not selling it, we don't care. The government, the federal government says, you fermented something, you have to either prove that is used for personal family use, it's sold, or it's bad, and you have to get a permission to dump it. So we've had to get permission. Yeah, we had permission to dump wine before, which is just ridiculously stupid to me.
Yeah, I didn't realize that. So it's funny because like at work we use like 200 proof ethanol kind of thing.
Yeah.
And they have to track it we order all kinds of chemicals and shit at work. But like ethanol is what you need to use for everything to decontaminate kind of thing. And so it's just like, and we have to keep like a log sheet. I mean, I don't fucking bother, but somebody does. Not my job. But somebody has to, and like report, and like if we are ordering ethanol like too often, then we have to like prove what we're using it for. They'll like dig further into it, sort of deal. And it's like, maybe I'm just being extra cleanly because I'm doing more sequencing right now. Like, what the fuck do you care? But it's so funny because they actually add something to it that like will make you puke if you try to drink it. And so it's like, nobody's gonna fucking try and drink this sort of deal. Like, what are you guys worried about? So, but I'm used to like that being tracked, but I didn't realize like that a home distilled wine, like homemade wine, would be tracked to the point of like what you are discarding.
Home distillation, that they don't care about. Like you have, I think it's 325 gallons per year, so that's 5 barrels worth that you can do, 5.5 barrels worth. But when you're at a commercial scale, you have to get permission to dump things, which is ridiculous to me. I mean, we only do about 1,000 cases a year, so it's not even like, in the grand scheme of things, it's not that much. So 12,000 bottles a year, it's not a lot in the grand scheme of things. Like the biggest winery in Washington State is Chateau Ste. Michelle, and they do 12,000 bottles in like probably 2 hours if you divide it out.
Yeah.
So they make a shit ton more than we ever will. But since we're a small distillery, or not distillery, we're a small winery, they are very eyes on us because they're making sure we're doing what we're supposed to do and we're not doing anything outside the books. And it gets annoying. Like, you really just want to just focus on the craft of making wine and not have to worry about, like, okay, it went from barrel 46 to barrel 71. And you have to make a mark of that in the notebook. And if you get audited, if you don't have that, you get dinged and you can get fined. And
didn't the Whiskey Tribe get like something similar? They had to like dump a bunch of whiskey because it was like they did something
like
wrong.
Mislabeled or whatever kind of thing.
Yeah.
And it was like they had to have like the ATF or somebody come in and like monitor it and make sure that it's
That's the thing. It's like, I understand that there's like a purpose for a lot of these things, but sometimes it's like y'all have made it so convoluted that it makes it almost impossible to actually like follow along with the rules and everything, that it's just like,
but like,
how
this actually goes back to today. It's bottled and bond day.
Yeah.
That did help. Like, there was some shady shit going
in the
in whiskey
1800s. Can we get over bottled and bond though? Like, a bottled and bond is now my pet peeve, because like that was great for when people could get away with a bunch of bullshit. You can't get away with a bunch of bullshit anymore. There's so many regulations. You don't need the fucking bottled and bond. Now it is just a marketing scheme. Putting bottled and bond in your fucking bottle is just a marketing scheme, just like fucking small batch or single barrel or whatever the fuck else. It makes no difference. It doesn't make it any better. It doesn't make it good. It's just a stupid extra fucking bullshit regulation that was great in the 1800s or whatever the fuck, whenever it started. Like, get the fuck over it. It doesn't matter anymore. This is my pet peeve with bottled bond. People like go nuts for bottled. I'm like, yeah, that was great way back in the day, but it's not relevant anymore. Sorry.
But tell me how you really feel about it.
Okay, but like, it is a marketing thing. But why? Like, 4 years is cheap whiskey.
Whiskey, yeah.
There's a distillery in Washington that does 24 hours on oak, so I can get that. But
yeah.
But like,
I mean, but that's just like a matter of knowing the rules. So it's like, unless you are really into whiskey and know about the rules of bottled and bond and know about what can qualify as a bourbon kind of thing, be labeled as whiskey or whatever. Like, unless you're one of those, which honestly is few as far as the full population of people buying whiskey, like bottled and bond just comes off as like, oh, this is like the special one kind of thing. It's their bottled and bond edition kind of deal. And it's like, it means nothing. Like, it's just 4-year bullshit whiskey. 100 proof, whatever.
Bullshit.
I don't know. That's it. Some of it's pretty good.
Yeah,
some of it's fine. Some of it is fine. Like, I've never had a bottled and bond that made me like, oh my god, like, this is so fucking good. This bottled and bond, man. No, that shit is crap. I hate Evan Williams bottled and bond. That is just dry peanuttiness. It is just the devil's. No, you keep your Evan Williams bottle. I know that's like super popular as like a value bourbon. Give me Wild Turkey 101 all day, every day over that. Have not had any of the benchmarks.
Sounds pretty good.
I can't rant about that one. But
isn't Benchmark one of those? Who makes Benchmark?
Buffalo Trace.
Buffalo Trace. So isn't that Nashville too?
I think so.
I don't believe.
Okay.
I think it's just they're straight.
I tasted the
Why'd you bring me a second
Benchmark full proof, and it just tasted like like a stronger
grilled cheese number 2.
It's an egg and cheese sandwich.
Oh.
I don't know.
Proman.
Apparently, I'm ranting too much, and Nick is like, she needs more food.
It's like, you need a sandwich.
Bitch needs a sandwich.
You need to put something in your mouth, so you shut up.
Like, she's ranting again. It's time to shut the fuck up. Bottled and bond is fine. It's fine. It's just overrated. Pointless. I don't know.
I think it's gotten
not that into history. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, Bernie lovers would probably be very angry with you, but sure. I mean, he kind of just spent his whole entire life. I mean, the dude has a bottled and bond tattoo. Like that is dedication. Bernie lovers. Bernie lovers. He's from was it Wild Turkey?
I thought you said Bernie lovers, so I thought you were talking about like fans of Bernie Sanders, and I'm like,
no. Bernie lovers. He's like tattoo, this dude is bottled and bond guy. Like he tattoo. No, he's all about the bottle and bond. Is he with Wild Turkey or something like that?
Oh,
he's with one of the major
never
distilleries.
Like me. He'll never like me. Like, has he heard of the FDA? Like, I don't understand. I don't get it. Yeah. Like, I get that. Like, in was it 1896? Is that when bottled and bond?
1897.
97. Yeah.
March 3rd, 1897.
There you go.
There you go. Like, or like people go nuts celebrating Repeal Day, which was what, 1929?
Yeah.
1933 or 31.
Oh, I think you're right, 1931 maybe. And it's like a little bit after. Whatever, like.
Yeah.
I get that was a big deal then.
Yeah.
I don't get why I should still care.
Party.
Like, I don't currently care.
21st Amendment.
People will be like, some people need to care more.
December 5th, 1933. So, in other words, we're having a hell of a party on December 5th this year.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So
yeah, it'll be 90 years.
Yeah.
90 fucking years.
So
My
Vic is
abuela was
live, but
born
Vic
the
is not
year that
live.
fucking Repeal Day happened. Big Vic
Yeah.
is
So
not.
we
He's
should
still
all
not live.
go over to Vic's stream.
I'll go
He
to
is
Vic.
live now.
Apparently,
Okay,
there's a
I'd
new
seen in the
link.
chat that he was not live yet, so
Yeah, I don't know what was
I thought
going
he
on
still
there.
was.
Sorry, Scott. I did not go
Yeah, I
live.
should probably get off before I keep ranting about the pointlessness of bottled and bond or Repeal Day. So come at me. Everybody's gonna like my channel just went down the drain. Whatever the fuck, I don't care.
Yeah, I'm unsubscribing right now. Actually,
That's fine.
I'm
It's
gonna
fine.
do
It's
that.
fair.
Mine.
It's totes fair. You'll clearly never see me do
So
a
wait, it
history
was
fucking
Livewire?
thing on.
So they went
either of
live
those
on
things.
your stream? I'm
Okay.
confused. But
Yeah, I'll hit it up. I'm still on West Coast time, so what time is it right now? It's 1:30 a.m. East Coast time, so it's only 10:30 my time. I normally go to bed at midnight my time,
oh man.
so I got another hour and a half.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. I guess we're going. It's not Big Vic. It's Livewire on Big Vic's channel.
All right. Well,
Now I'm
but-
more confused.
I'm gonna drop an F-bomb over there.
All right.
So let's
I'll
all,
go rant over there. Get
go-
myself in more trouble.
We'll go combine streams because we don't need to be dueling streams.
I'll eat my
but-
egg sandwich.
Yes. That sounds so
you got
good.
early
No,
breakfast
I'm
there.
about to make an egg sandwich. That sounds so good.
Yes.
You put cheese on that too?
Sunny side. Yeah,
With
sunny
cheese?
side up egg with cheese and toast.
That sounds good.
All right.
Where's my Nick?
I'm not
All right,
just a
guys.
little jealous. I'm very jealous. All right.
Thanks everybody for coming.
See y'all over there.
See you guys next week.
All right.
Yeah.
Signing off.
Bye.
How the hell do I do that? Where's the button to sign off?
No.